DK6.
Yeah. So this is session
I still haven't gone to get my coffee. I'll be back.
34. And yes. Our wonderful heroes have escaped to their ship from the ship of the bad guys, the Umbral Cruiser. I believe it's the Umbral Cruiser. I'm sorry, the Umbral Eve Skipper, which is a huge cruiser. And our wonderful heroes here are flying a destroyer of their own making. And, yeah. So let's get my sound cloud up here.
My balls was hot.
Oh, that's right.
I know, I'm like 12. Alright, so let's get Fred in here. Oops, wrong button. Nope. Oops. All right, Fred. Let's see here.
Oh, Fred.
It is the Fred boat. So our wonderful heroes are escaping the ship, and well, see, since this module does not have a Fantasy Grounds map that comes with the book, because it doesn't have one in the book, they couldn't put one in the Fantasy Grounds module book, and I don't have a Fantasy Grounds module that has a spaceship in it, so spaceship map. So we're gonna have to go ahead and skip this one. You guys are lucky. I was gonna subject you to a tier 11 encounter, a tier 11 spaceship, heavy cruiser, and it was not gonna be fun. It was not gonna be fun at all. So what we're gonna say is that you guys managed to escape. However, your ship took heavy damage, and the other ship decided it put up a good fight, and you guys put up a good fight, and they've sent enough people to the
Infinite Void.
Yes, the Infinite Void, and they decided that they're gonna go ahead and let you guys, since you killed their leader, to go ahead and live another day, but not before doing some good damage to your ship.
Surely they should have just been in despair, right?
No, because they're excited about when
I know.
And Shirley is not here. Stop calling me Shirley. Okay, so is anybody going to argue with that? I mean, you can. I mean, I just don't have a map.
I'm back.
No.
What I miss?
Well, I'm sorry,
Not
Amber. What the thing is the module doesn't come with a map for this space encounter because the book doesn't have one. So
No, I just got back. I don't know what you're talking about.
oh, okay. So I'm not able to do this, and you guys are just gonna have to
That's fine.
understand that the ship's leaving the Waydonna system.
Oh.
Okay. So part 2. So after your harrowing escape from the Draylit cruiser, what would you guys like to do? You have a partially working necropositrine ray prototype. You have an obvious threat, from the negative energy plane. You got mysterious order of Dralek cultists that were here freaking trying to make entropy do its thing.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Well, we've got... Okay, we have a prototype. And, well, we don't have the... Wait, we don't have her, right? She's dead, right?
She's dead.
Yeah, she's dust. Oh, well. But we have the prototype.
We weren't allowed to be like Han Solo and shoot first.
No, you could not. I refused to let you guys Han Solo for the sheer purpose of only because the plot said so. I do understand that you guys were fully aware and anticipating of this situation. But
which is why we drove our destroyer out here and not our shuttle.
That's right.
But I think we're getting back to it, and then we're so we've got this ship out. There's no other. There doesn't seem to be any other crew.
I'm sorry.
Is there any other crew on this ship?
Well, yes, they're the crew. They were the crew of the ship that you were on, and they fought you, and because you missed this because you were getting your coffee.
Oh,
so it was an epic battle, and they did some serious damage to you. But basically, they decided to let the Infinite Void, have you guys later on if they would like. But they're just gonna go ahead and go away.
Are they gonna? They're gonna peace out. And...
Yeah. They decided that they've sent enough people to the infinite, void of entropy, and they're just going to go ahead and leave the system after doing serious damage to you because it was a tier 11 freaking heavy cruiser.
Tier 11 heavy cruiser against a tier 9. Yeah, they would probably mess us up pretty good. They probably left us adrift.
Huh.
So once a starship loses all its hull points.
Doesn't die.
It's disabled. It's not destroyed.
Yeah, that's more fun this way. Let's look at when if it reduces you guys to 0 hull points. Ooh. No, because they don't try to board you and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that would be fun.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna say they fought you to a draw.
All right.
Fair enough.
And that just means
Mike, I have an idea as to how to explain why we didn't rescue what's her name. Even though we knew it was a trap.
Yeah.
Let's just say that we all got, in our, infosphere email inboxes, we saw this, rude email that she accidentally replied all on, in which she said a bunch of crap about us. So we were actually totally cool with her dying.
No, I wasn't cool with her dying.
No.
I guess
she said really mean things.
Just weren't fast enough.
Well, all right. I'm just saying.
You guys were not moving as fast as the speed of plot.
I'm trying to give an excuse that makes sense.
We don't need
some magical force kept us from moving.
This is Starfinder. You don't need a reason.
Magic.
Yes,
There's a reason. Magic.
Yeah.
I disagree. There must always be a reason.
We were all slowed unknown to ourselves as he was using his Solarian abilities with the black hole abilities.
Yeah,
Gravitron abilities. We were all slowed down, and he took advantage of it. There you go. There's a reason.
Advantage of you.
All right.
No, he didn't take advantage of me.
He touched your brain.
Not in that way.
Well, I'm gonna say it didn't work on Fairbanks. Fairbanks just didn't like.
Okay.
You don't like anybody.
Just to be contrary.
It's weird.
This could be weird.
Yeah.
You just gotta be.
All right, so we're drifting and nearly.
Eventually, you guys will get enough. You guys will fix something, I'm guessing, to limp back to
limp back to Starbase.
Yeah, to way down a 4, and eventually make and you'll get onto the.
And we need to start. We need to start researching this negative energy wave thing that they were talking about. And
yes,
how we can affect it with our necropositron rifle.
Yeah, Erizand sends you guys a text message when you guys are in orbit, getting ready to land. That he was.
Don't land.
That He's got some information. Maybe you guys can talk when you guys get down.
Well,
Yeah.
that would be good.
Because you don't have a working video call system, so he just has to send a text message up.
Gotcha.
Is it written in text speech or normal?
It is written in Erizand speech. I don't know.
Oh god, it's even harder than text speech.
No, it's just normal text. Normal Starfinder common text. Unless you guys want it in like Umbral or something.
No, we'll just.
No.
Yeah, let's go.
It's an abyss.
Do
It's
it.
an abyssal.
It's an abyssal.
I can read it.
that.
It's like freaking.
Oh, I don't have abyssal. I didn't take the.
I read it just fine.
Yeah, I didn't take the
Yeah,
alignment
because your
languages.
daddy's freaking taught you.
I've got Aklo.
Ooh, that's
Well,
a
you
good
got a
one.
problem with my father's?
Yeah, I do have a problem with your father's.
I think it's safe to say we all took a 10-minute
That's
rest
nice.
at some point.
Sure.
Your
When we're
father.
coming
My
back.
problem with your father, Orthus, is that he went to the store to get some cigarettes and a gallon of milk and didn't come back.
Never get back. Both of them did it
Okay.
right after each other.
Okay. Now they're both been reborn as slugs in freaking, in Hades. Or
Oh,
whatever.
otaku?
They're now slugs.
The slug race?
I don't know what are the lesser freaking, because aren't like demons like born in like as like little slugs or some shit in hell or something, or is that from like Pathfinder?
I think it's Pathfinder, but it probably carries over. They're born as sludge demons or
Yeah, like
whatever
the
they're
lowest
called.
ones. I forget what they are.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the baby demons. They're the ones you put against like level 3 characters.
I'm trying to remember because I was playing Wrath of the Righteous on the computer, and yeah,
You start running into a lot of them.
yeah, little baby.
Yeah,
demons.
just a few. World Wound.
Ooh, look
Yeah.
at that guy.
little nematodes. What is this thing? Ooh, it's like a chopsticks.
He's grabbing a fish.
What the fuck?
Oh, it teleported. That son of a bitch teleported.
What? Satanic
Did you see
thing.
that?
I did. Fucking evil. Burn it with fire.
Kill it with fire. Nuking from space is the only way to be sure.
Yeah.
Well, actually, in this game, you can nuke it from space. It's just,
There are
Yeah.
orbital weapons now, yeah.
there are? I just thought,
Yeah.
Oh. Where?
When I was building the starship, I noticed there were orbital weapons.
Cool.
So you
Okay.
can literally nuke it from space.
Yeah, why don't you guys just do that to...
This is our home now.
Oh, the whole planet?
Well, it will be.
Oh, okay.
Eventually.
Do you need the whole planet?
Do we need the whole planet?
Just
No,
saying.
I'm sure there's some small pieces we could get rid
Okay,
of.
just make it... Just give them for Kyle.
Just
Just,
specifically the Aspis Consortium area.
yeah.
You've probably polluted it already anyways.
Yeah. All right, so you guys land eventually. You guys, the bumper falls off once you guys land. Thump. The bumper falls off, and Erizand's there with a damage control team with fire extinguishers, and they go over there and they just start putting fires out.
We open the walkway and they blow fire extinguishers on us.
Yeah,
Go away!
They're like, yeah. Which droid did that? Like, oh no, it was
It was
It
dummy.
was,
no, it was,
it was
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dummy from Iron Man. You shoot me with that again, I'm gonna recycle you.
Yeah.
He eventually ended up living with Happy.
Yeah. Okay, so Erizand. It's like, oh,
What you got?
well, why don't we walk and talk? And as you guys walk back to your,
Well, we can walk and think.
walk to you guys'
I'll float
administrative
and
center,
think.
and he says,
Find the quote block. Find the quote block.
I know, I'm looking.
You know, when you got those, they should have a little thing where you can click it. It just sends it to chat.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the book.
You're reading the PDF. You're not using.
'Cause-
You're not using Fantasy Grounds to its fullest potential.
Well, I'm not, because if I do, it's gonna pop up on screen.
Oh yeah.
And I don't like
What do you mean?
the black text on the dark gray background.
The dark
Oh.
So, because I have it in dark
I don't
mode.
know. Oh, gotcha. So it's hard to see.
Yeah, so the text is hard to see. So, Erizand's like, yeah, so we got a lot of crap going on down here, and apparently the crap extended to space. I think we're gonna. I think if we're gonna keep having these issues, we're gonna need some support.
What do you want us to do? Go ask other charters for their help?
I mean, yeah, Vescarium, Packworld, somebody, because.
Oh, you want us to get off-site help?
I mean, that's an option. He's like, I never thought about getting on-site help. That sounds intriguing. I mean, that's definitely an option.
We have friendly relations with some of these charters.
Yeah.
I think.
You guys have done some negotiations on behalf of some things. The other charters are definitely around. There's Celestine. There's Greymore. There is Nightwood.
Let's see, Nightwood. I got Nightwood.
Triumph.
I don't have Celestine and everything on here, but
No, not Triumph. They're always insulting.
Zanilla.
Yep. Zanilla.
I mean, we passed on a favor for them and didn't allow them to do something, but with the whole planet in jeopardy from this catastrophic negative field that passes through every millennia, and we happen to be here.
Indeed.
It might be worth consolidating some resources.
So, which charter would you like to talk to first?
Celestine.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Someone we have good relations with. Let's get a few on our side before we talk to the ones who aren't necessarily on our side.
Well, yes. Okay. So Radvi Bonray, the head administrator of Celestine, wants to meet with all of you.
Right. Is he coming to us, or do we need to go to him?
Well, it's block text. And you thought she was quite polite about, though she was quite polite about it, her terms included you bringing the prototype from the bunker. And I have no clue how the hell she knows about that. Erizand shakes his head. We might have another inopportune leak in our charter, sniffing out points of interest for the Aspis Consortium, and other charters may have leaks as well.
Apparently. But it's hard to keep a secret on a planet in these times.
Yeah.
So, that's all well and good.
She wants to meet with you, and I'm pretty sure that you guys can contact her and, set up a meeting somewhere.
Certainly. Hey, what did we need to do did we need to do anything to work on this prototype to get to something? I mean, I don't, where are we at with the prototype as far as what are we just
using it?
We know it, we have it, and it might be useful against this negative energy. Is that about as far as we're at?
I can tell you right now. Actually, I should be able to pull it up on. I can give you. Oh, I'll give you the stats.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be something. It's got stats. It's got a block.
But I mean, it's just one thing. This thing can't take care of a planet-wide catastrophe.
Right. We might need to manufacture some.
Okay.
It's got stats.
That's a picture. I don't get the stats.
Oh, okay.
Is it
I'm looking at images. Oops. I want to go to add items, but my bad.
It doesn't have it as an item. You might need to share it. I don't know.
You know what's really funny?
No.
It's got stats, but it's not in the freaking thing. Okay.
They didn't put it in, did they?
They did not.
They didn't add an item for it.
You know what? Maybe there is. Let me go to the module thing and see if it's there, because the whole.
It might be not shared.
I don't know. Let me look.
Because it might be in the module, but have you opened up items and then put in the name to see if it comes up?
I did things.
Why are you speaking to my brain in Aklo, Fairbanks?
I don't know.
Because you found something you could play with, didn't you?
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, what's this?
Oh, I don't understand that language. Kyle, you're not making any sense to me.
I don't know what to do.
It doesn't let me type in
Oh,
Cyrudian.
did that work?
It did. It gives me a link that I've got to trust, but
I believe.
it opens up on the Steam portal. Nice pick.
Oh, I don't know why.
You gave me a link to Portal Trip, Asher Falero, the music we're listening to, I'm
Oh.
imagining.
It's really funny because that's not what it was supposed to do.
Yeah,
That's a fun picture of
had
you,
the
Mike.
wrong. You had the wrong saved
There we go. Try this.
link. Reference material. There you go. Sidebar. I'm sure.
It's
The sidebar is
level
probably in
11
the
hybrid
story.
long arm.
So you can.
You know what? They don't have an actual stat block,
Yeah.
and so they weren't allowed to make it a stat block. You could do it if you wanted to, but I'm sure you don't want to.
How do I make this readable?
You're saying so that you're not reading white on light blue.
Yeah.
It's kind of
You
ass,
you
isn't it?
can't. You might be able to highlight it all. Maybe, I don't know. No, it doesn't look like you can do it. I'll read it to you if you want.
Sure.
Her prototype weapon is made from synthetic crystal and glows internally with a faint light that can't be suppressed. It's a level 11 hybrid long arm of an uncategorized category that weighs 1 bulk. When the PCs retrieve from the Dralic, its internal power source has been sapped. It's weakened. It's not working. A PC can attempt an engineering check to adjust the weapon's clip to accept a normal high-capacity battery in a task that takes 1 hour. A functioning necropositrine ray prototype deals 46 fire damage, has a range of 60 feet, and has a usage of 4, which means it's going to use 4 charges out of a, a 40 capacity battery, so 10 shots. It has the 1d8 burn critical hit effect and functions as though it has the disruptive weapon fusion, even though it doesn't deal bludgeoning damage. It's worth 25,000 credits, but we should hang on to it for the next adventure.
Wow.
We should hang on to it, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops.
We can mass produce it. Just build them and then sell them.
No.
That's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to mass produce it, but I think...
So,
and I don't know
crystal.
what it... I'm guessing that with the disruptive weapon fusion, what does that do? I'm trying to remember disruptive.
Disruption is usually about undead, right?
Yeah, the disruptive fusion
Infuse a weapon
weapons
with the powerful positive energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ignores
designed to
DR
disrupt
and
the
energy
magical forces.
resistance of undead creatures. So perhaps we have some undead or ghostly creatures coming because that's what this negative
Hey, you
energy
can shoot
thing is.
your skeleton friend.
No, she's been put to sleep. She's been put to rest.
No, we have 2 of them. We have
Yeah.
2 bone troopers.
Oh, our undead
Charter.
friends. We don't want to shoot. We don't want to hurt them.
Just saying, you could.
Yeah, well, we don't want to. So
Speak for yourself. I'm pretty sure Kyle would.
yeah,
Okay,
Kyle
we'll
would
check
probably
this
do
out.
it. I mean, they've done good work for us. I don't see any reason.
They work
to hurt them.
tirelessly, okay?
Tirelessly. They're untiring. So, let's see. So yeah, we could make a stat block for it, Mike.
That's not. Unless you guys plan on using it.
Well, maybe we need to use it. That's what I'm concerned about. Maybe in the next adventure with this, we're like halfway through or 2/3 of the way through book 5.
We're in part 2 of book 5.
Okay, so we're a third of the way through.
There's
Maybe
2
we need it for
parts.
the end of book 5. Oh, there's only 2 parts of book 5.
Yes.
That's kind of cheap. They cheaped out. They only had 2 parts.
Well, you gotta keep.
We
in
might
mind,
need it in book 6 though.
The adventure toolbox was pretty big on this one.
I see. So, yeah, I'm surprised they didn't make a item thing.
You know,
especially-
a Mark III weapon fusion is 440 credits. It
Which
seems
point?
to me, well, my point is that we could do this we could put a disruptive fusion on like all our stuff.
Yeah, but a regular disruption fusion can only be placed on a bludgeoning weapon, which is a
Okay.
melee weapon, not.
Ah, I see.
It's normally
here's
only
a
on
question.
melee weapons.
Yeah. Oh no, that's true. I'm thinking of. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the Ghost Killer.
Yeah, Ghost Touch, or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
Well, it's Ghost Killer.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say
Or,
right now that you guys can't mass produce this thing, not because I'm being a jerk, but because
We don't have the crystals.
yes, and I'm gonna say that it would take quite some time to reverse engineer. Because think about it, those elf guys
Yeah.
down there in the thing, they spend a lot of time trying to make this thing. So
Don't we
Yeah.
have the original plans from them though?
they gave you the plans, yeah, but you know.
I easily adapt the chamber for a regular battery.
Yeah, you
Natural
Change.
20 on that crap.
changed out to Magwell.
Yeah. It was pretty simple. I don't know what these people are talking about.
Yeah.
This is an easily understood weapon. You got to have a little bit of mysticism training, but I'm there. And I think having the weapon usable would be really good.
You hope.
But personally, I would outfit my robot with it.
Yeah, who's gonna wield it?
I will with my robot.
What if Kyle wants to wield it?
I don't know. Kyle, you want to wield a long arm?
I like long arms.
Yep, Kyle don't want it.
Orthus likes long arms.
Orthus, you like long arms? You can do extra special
that is-
damage with it.
I can.
You
Yeah,
can do
so-
elite damage with it.
I would be cool with Orthus carrying it too.
I
Do
mentioned
you-
And, I mean,
Do you
Why
need an
don't-
upgrade to your weapon? Because I just bought a new weapon, so I'm not.
do I need an upgrade? What am I using on the robot? I think I have a artillery laser gun. Oh no, because that's heavy. I can't use that yet. I'm using. What do I have mounted on this thing? I don't remember. What do I have mounted? I have a plasma bolter, advanced plasma bolter mounted on it, which ain't bad. Otherwise, I use light weapons because I can't. I
Yeah.
cannot effectively control a long arm without assistance.
Does it say it weighs one bulk?
Yeah, you should. You took a screenshot. Mike should really just highlight the passage and throw it into Discord. Highlight the text, copy paste.
okay.
We're still. I mean, we've just landed from this thing. Do we think that maybe while we were getting back here, anybody could do like treat deadly wounds on me and Katya?
Got
I'm
plenty
thinking
of
we
time.
had a day of rest.
Well,
It's
fine.
several days because it took like 1d6 days to get back.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Okay. Can you?
I already
Don't
I
you
already
have a
reset
thing for
my-
that? Or
I already
just- I'll
reset
just
my
reset?
resolve back to max.
All right, then I'll just do that.
There you go, Mike. That's much better. That's going to make it so much easier for people to read.
Do I need to make it into a stat block?
I mean, I think Orthus is going to carry it, so I think we should really create a new item for it.
Do I have to, or do you guys can?
You have to,
I have to. This
my
is
friend.
bullshit.
Sorry. Yeah,
You
That's
have
kind
to
of
do
bullshit.
something?
This is ass.
I can walk you through the process.
Hold on. I think I just have to add item or something.
Yep, on the items tab, there's a little plussy at the bottom.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the necropositrine ray.
You didn't put the title over here, so I can't copy
Hold
paste it.
on. You're a freaking woman, dude.
Doesn't really matter.
It's totally sexist, I know.
Yeah.
Type is
know.
long arm. It's
I'm
a
a-
weapon.
I've seen Barbie. Okay, I know what's up.
Subtype. I haven't seen Barbie. Screw
So
her.
it's an untyped
No, it's uncategorized. So it's not.
long.
It's
arm.
not
Just long
a.
arm.
It's not a laser weapon. It's not a fire weapon.
a
It's not a
weapon.
cold weapon. It's a weapon. Long arms.
Level 11.
Level 11.
When it says category, what do I put?
Leave it blank.
It's a. Oh no, I'm not uncategorized.
Is that an option? I mean, you
No.
could.
I'm putting it in there.
Okay.
Uncategorized category. Price 25,000. bulk 1. Item size.
Doesn't matter. It's not used for anything.
Hardness.
Just leave it what it is.
It said 27.
That's based on the level.
Okay. Hands.
Two,
What?
2 hands. I don't know what they put.
2
Someone played
damage.
this out.
I opened something on my
How
phone.
do I
What
do
did it say?
fire damage?
48. Well, you write in
4D.
4d8.
No, it's
Type in
46.
fire. 46 fire.
And I just put fire.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's
or
right
F.
fire.
Any syntax or anything?
No.
Just F fire. Okay.
It might be F. It might be the word fire. It could be either. I don't know.
I need to know.
Was the range 60?
If it's doing the type of damage, it's just capital F.
Capital F. Okay. Range 60. Critical 1d8.
Burn.
Is that like a special thing?
Yep.
Okay, 1d8 space what?
Space burn.
Just burn.
The word burn. All lowercase, I think.
Capacity
40.
Usage 4. Special.
That's
You-
where I think I would put disruptive
You
there.
are special.
Or under properties. I don't know.
Disruptive fusion. Let's
And
put
then honestly, in that last block where you can put notes and things, I would just copy paste the stuff from the book right in there.
Okay. I like turtles. Okay.
And then throw a share on it, and we should all see it.
I gotta fix the formatting of the text.
Oh, okay. You gonna take out all the carriage returns?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's an old school thing. Carriage returns. That's a typewriter.
I know.
Yeah.
They just shortened it to return, and then they changed it to enter. I don't know what that means.
That means enter.
Yeah, it means
Like
you-
enter the dragon.
Yeah, you go in.
Go in. But that's not what return means.
That's just-
Return means go back.
Well,
There it is. The necropositrine ray. I wonder if it actually works.
I don't know. We'll see.
Someone equip it and fire the thing.
Way ahead of you.
Fire it at somebody.
Give me
You
some
gotta
Boom.
fire it at somebody. Well, you just gotta do
do
damage at somebody. Did you set it up for the proper proficiencies? You can shoot it at me. I can take a hit, and then I'll just put all the damage back. So
Is it fire?
did 46 fire? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What was the D8 about it?
Is
That's the
D8
critical.
critical burn.
Oh, the critical burn. That's right. And then
I made an item.
obviously it's disruptive, so it would go through.
we're all
I
proud of
don't
you.
know
Mike.
if there's any way to put that on so that it would go through.
None
the
of
DR.
none of you other guys made items.
It
In
has the properties of
fantasy
disruptive
grounds?
fusion, so
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's now 33 minutes into the recording, and I have made something.
That's awesome.
Doesn't it feel great to create?
I know. I'm like Hercules, 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 Hercules.
Did that cause fire damage to me? Yeah, it said type fire.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. I fixed it.
It's good. Yay! We have a new weapon.
I did good. Okay, so
Now,
Celestine,
Oh, this lady wants to see the weapon?
she would like you to bring it with you.
Oh, well, that's not going to be a problem. I don't think Orthus is going to let it out of his sight.
yeah, it's a fun weapon.
Oh, yum, electrolytes.
You're shooting rays from God,
Yes, from Thor.
not lightning, fire,
Yeah.
holy
It's
light.
Lightning fire.
It's positive light energy.
That's what
It's
happened
cool.
to Maui, okay?
Maui,
Maui,
Maui.
obviously.
Thor got mad and made wildfire.
It may- I- pretty sure that Maui pissed off the fire goddess.
Well,
Yeah.
what caused the fire?
The volcano.
Lightning.
It is a volcano, my friend.
No, actually, well, actually,
Actually, I lived in Hawaii for 3 years. Pele caused the fire with her volcano.
excuse me.
I remembered her name. I don't know how that came up.
I've seen Moana. Okay, so I know.
Oh yeah, you know
that Maui
because you've seen what Disney did.
Okay, that Maui.
I've seen some things Disney has done.
Okay.
Oh, those poor kids. Anyway, yeah, we'll go see her. We'll come show off our new weapon.
Okay, so if you would like to talk to her, you
Quite.
can talk to her. She is available.
Hold on.
Through the infosphere. Yo, hold on.
Okay.
Are you going to speak nicely to her?
Oh, of course. I'll speak very nicely to her.
Very nice,
But
very nice.
That's not what I was going to say.
Oh.
So this thing, are we assuming that the reason why it reduced the scientist lady to ashes is just she was at, like, 1 hit point? So doing 46 fire damage just killed her?
It was a coup de grace.
Okay, fine. But we don't think that there's some other property we haven't figured out about this.
No, I've gone all over it. This is all it does.
That's true. You did nat on that engineering check.
Did.
I think that should mean if there's any secret properties that have yet to be revealed, that you would know them. So fine. All right, sure. I'll talk nice to her until it's time to talk tough.
There may be some negotiations, but I don't think we got to get violent.
Aggressive negotiations.
Oh, admittedly, I am better at being diplomatic than being intimidating, just slightly. But I'm
Would anyone else
actually
like to
best at
negotiate?
lying.
I got better.
I'm
Would anyone
really
else like
good
to
at lying, though. What if I just lie?
No,
But I'm better at it.
I don't think we need to lie.
But I put my special bonus as a witch morpher into bluff.
Yeah, I know you did. You might
All
bluff
right,
about
fine.
the enemy we know that's coming.
Yeah, I get a special +3 to like any skill I want, and I put it in bluff.
Well, I mean, we don't know exactly what's coming. We know it's going to
That's
be
true.
negative energy based, and you could make something up. I mean,
Well, what if I tell her that we're gonna give her this easy to duplicate like blueprint instead?
well, I don't. She's not asking to have the weapon or the means to create the weapon.
I don't know.
She's at this point, all she's asking for is to see it. So until we get to our meeting, we're not.
Yeah,
really
but that sounds like at the meeting they plan to confiscate it, killing us if need be.
No, they haven't presented themselves as that kind of charter.
All right, fine. Wait. These are the ones who we have the scientific agreement with, right?
No, these are the ones that we helped out, and they gave us a place. Or we just.
I thought
haven't
these were the
really-
ones that we were they were actively working with. Like we said, their researchers could go to
That was
whatever
Plostov.
place that was. That was
Wasn't that
Plostov. That's right.
We
Plostov.
incorporated them.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. I
Nightwood
remember.
is our other friends. Nightwood we gave the golden flowers to,
Yes. Okay.
and they gave us a library.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, it's all
So
in
the
the sanctuary
Celestine-
note.
Yeah.
Yes. So wait, the Celestine, who backs their faction?
Celestine is backed by the Asmus Consortium.
That's right. They're the Aspis Consortium people.
Okay.
They're
well, we wouldn't
scumbags.
go to them first because we don't like them.
Exactly.
said you
They're
wanted
like our
to.
Who
enemies.
they were.
You
I
said
mean,
you
oh, here,
That's
I
what,
just wrote
that's
it
what I
down.
thought. That's why I said, because I thought Celestine was
I
the
didn't
bad
see
guy.
it in my sanctuary notes. I see it now. No, we would have gone to Nightwood first. Not
Bingo.
Celestine.
Well, jeez. Now you guys
Sorry,
say.
sorry for the backpedal.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Nightwood.
going to say, that. Okay, with Nightwood, I'm happy to be diplomatic.
Nightwood. In the efforts to integrate with the native indigenous wildlife on Waydana 4, many Nightwood citizens have become very keen to any changes in the flora and fauna over the years, it says Erizand. Farna Tazi is the charter's chief zoologist, and for the sake of communication, she'll want to know about the existential threat of this order of the Culling Shadow is posing to the Waydana system. She contacted me...
This is important. Please spell that name again.
Your mom.
Could you just copy paste the text into the chat?
God,
I know you don't like it, but we can read it and it's helpful to us.
Well, just right now, Phil has written Farda Nazi.
Well, I erased that.
Fart on Nazi?
No, it was far something
It's
or
okay
another.
to fart on a Nazi, I guess.
Well, I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm just saying, like...
Ozzy, okay.
That's all. I just wanted that established. I'm sorry for the interruption.
She contacted me a few days ago, distressed that a brood of Niscoras in a cave they've been monitoring closely has been attacked. 2 infants recently disappeared from the cave, according to their tracking data.
Okay. Yeah, but we're talking about something important, not a couple of babies missing.
That would help them and scratch their back. They'll scratch our back.
Yeah, I get you. We should see what we could do to help them so they're more keen to listen to us. We have good relations in the past.
I mean, yes, but what are we talking about? Like a +2 diplomacy check bonus if we find these missing babies? I don't need it. Let's just tell them we need to save the world. Are you going to help?
Well, what attacked the cave? That's what we really need to know.
Yeah.
Okay. Planet's full of monsters. Why are we trying to save it again?
And monsters have loot.
Well, the thing is, if whatever attacked the cave has any contact to this Culling Shadow, that could be useful. Or maybe it's the Aspis Consortium people from Celestine, and we need to deal with them anyway.
Yeah. Everything always goes back to them.
Yeah, it's all their fault, always, no matter what.
Brian, was it you, or who was it who suggested nuking someone from space? Can we do that to Celestine?
If only. We don't have the proper materials on this planet, unfortunately, I think.
Nuts. All right, fine.
All
right,
we have to
fine.
get to like level 14 to make the was it
Orbital weapon?
the nuclear fusion.
If you do get an orbital weapon, you have to call it a Hammer of Dawn.
It's the hammer of Sanctuary.
Has anybody not played Gears of War?
Yeah, I've never played Gears.
God. Freaking noobs.
Wait, does that mean if we get the Hammer of Dawn, we have to get a thing that shoots a laser way too close to us and wait for it to lock on before running for our lives?
Yep.
All right. So we should contact this Farna Tazi.
Fart on a Nazi.
Farna Nazi.
Yeah, Farna Nazi.
And see what information they have on this attack and what we can do to assist and inform her of our of the information or the fact that we have a threat that could impact the entire planet.
Okay. So...
Or potentially the system, I guess.
So she's available on the planetary comm?
Great. Fauna, baby! It's Fairby!
Who?
You actually call yourself
Fairby? Oh, just with Fauna.
This is in the conference room on the conference call line. You realize that, right? Everyone can hear you.
It's okay.
Oh, hello, our friends from New Harmony. How are you guys doing?
Wow.
Check it out. Have you heard about the Culling Shadow?
No.
It really sucks. It's gonna kill everybody and turn them into zombies.
Okay, do you have some data?
Yeah. Brian, you got it, right?
we do have some data, but we have also been informed that you had an issue with a brood of creatures you were monitoring.
Yes.
Perhaps we could help you with that more immediate issue, and then we could discuss more at length this more world-based or system-based crisis.
Okay, she's like, yeah,
Existential threat.
there's very few magical creatures in this area, and we're trying to keep a track of and trying to let them keep them going where they are. And
Do
really
I know what
appreciate you guys.
a Nissalorus is?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Oh wait, Alien Archive 2, page 86.
Let's see.
There you
real
go.
quick. Life science.
Actually, let me go ahead and look at the.
Yeah, I probably do with a 34.
Let me look at Alien Archive 2.
I'll look it up.
I got it right here. It's fine.
Okay.
A Nissalora. Oh.
You could probably just share the
Oh.
NPC and.
Oh.
Hey, that's a big dinosaur. That's cool.
Yeah.
I definitely want to help him with
We
that.
want to. You definitely want to go help them. He's like, yeah.
Are they
serious-
friendly?
No, they don't look friendly at all.
Yeah, they're really adorable when they're infants. Not so
And I
much when
bet-
they're not.
Well, we would certainly come to your charter and explore and investigate the area and perhaps take any data you might have and see what we can do to aid you.
Okay, she's like, I have a camouflaged observation post near the cave. If you come down here, and we can go ahead and we can talk further.
Wonderful. We'll be
Sweet.
there in a few hours.
Okay, we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Deuces, fauna.
You want me? Okay.
You're so weird, Fairbanks. What are you even trying to do?
I don't know.
So I guess our settlement probably has a flying, or we can take the shuttle and just fly over.
Shuttle's probably easiest.
Probably
There
have
you
to
go.
find a place to land. I don't know if their camouflaged shelter is
The
going to.
eco-friendly area of the Nightwood people, they have specific areas in their territory that's
Landing
marked
bubbles.
for. They have special areas that are dedicated to landing, because they don't want people just randomly landing and destroying freaking giant swaths of land.
Right, killing habitat,
So yeah, it's like a couple mile walk from the
whatever.
yeah. So you guys look, you guys
My
don't have
legs
an
ain't
eco
tired.
truck. No
My
longer have a
legs
truck.
aren't tired. I do have room for 2 passengers. The thing only moves at 30 feet though, so you guys are going to move just as fast as it. Oh, I take it back. It can actually fly 40 feet because I made it. It's got flight capability.
But is it amphibious?
It's not amphibious. No, it's.
Boom.
It can't. It
Boom.
can't go
Oh,
in the water
oh.
anymore. It has a fly speed instead of. Of course, Eco 7 wasn't amphibious either.
As a
Cut it
heads
now.
up,
Well, Kyle, this is difficult terrain.
He still walks faster than us, even if we weren't.
It's 45, but we're gonna fly over there, and the thing's big enough he could hang on to the outside.
Just really quickly, if it might come up, I have the quantum storage fusion on my ice carbine. So it's yeah. So I have it with me, but
He's got
no one
sure
can
footed
see it.
too. He doesn't care about your difficult terrain.
It's
Your
impossible,
difficult
impassable terrain.
Impassable.
Yeah, take your difficult terrain and shove it. You know, I really hope that I can kill you guys in Starfinder 2.
Have you
We'll
played
see.
Pathfinder 2?
I have never played Pathfinder 2.
Here's the key. Here's the key to killing people in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Persistent
Status
damage.
Yeah.
Persistent damage. Persistent damage. Persistent damage.
Is there like
And
That's
do
all-
it while they're
that's all
like
about.
less than level 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even I think even the very first and only Pathfinder 2 game I played so far, we fought a barbed devil that had a persistent bleed with a DC 15.
Yeah.
And
They're all
needed,
they're all
tough.
DC
it
15.
needed well,
All
it also needed
persistent
2
damage is
required
DC.
saves.
So let me get this straight.
Now that's special, but they're all DC 15 flat checks.
So
All I mean, that's the generic persistent damage, unless it's something special.
I'm not going to be able to kill you guys in Starfinder 2.
No.
Sure, you can. Just use monsters that have persistent damage.
Every animal is going to have persistent damage.
Look, you could kill us right now, Mike. Just say a comet hits the planet.
That's not mechanically sound, though. If I'm going to kill you guys, it's going to be legit.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to see.
I mean, I accidentally killed freaking the ferret one, okay?
You didn't accidentally kill me.
Come on, it wasn't like I didn't realize that poison was that dangerous.
I didn't realize it was either. I would have definitely not drunk that.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But it was cool.
Yeah.
We found a way through it.
Yeah. Death.
I think it was still very enjoyable game.
I'm just saying.
I had a great time.
At least in Pathfinder 1, you could kill a party.
Oh, yeah.
You could kill a party.
You could kill people at any level.
Right. I killed a bunch of level 10s.
I just think that it should be a little it should be, a little bit easier to murder you guys.
A little more deadly to play.
Because you guys, I mean, I remember Dead Sons 1 was pretty freaking deadly.
There's always house rules.
Sure.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's something you got to set up at the beginning. Of
Mike, we could just play Pathfinder First Edition.
No. I like Starfinder.
Alrighty.
And I will say, in all fairness, you did almost kill Fairbanks last session.
That's true.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I think he was down to 3 resolve.
Actually 5. So.
Well, I also gotta keep in mind that these APs are geared for 4 people.
Not 5 or 6.
Yeah.
True.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna have to add more stuff on now. Each encounter.
You just gotta up the encounters. Like I did at the beginning of Attack of the Swarm, right? I threw in a few more swarm creatures. Yeah, it's only 2 more. What's the worst that could happen? I nearly wiped you guys out.
Yeah, but really though, knowing that we weren't probably gonna be, we'll be fine probably. Anyways, maybe I'll just.
I mean, that whole event at the beginning of Attack of the Swarm was just. There's no way level 1 characters could make it through it.
Yeah.
You were gonna die just trying to get to safety.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole march thing.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Anyway, we're going to visit Varna.
Yeah.
We got Katya.
Wait, quick though. How is damage handled in 2E?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Pathfinder 2E.
What do you mean?
Oh, Pathfinder 2E? You have hit points?
I know, but there's no stamina, right?
Yeah, you have hit points.
Just hit points.
So what happens? You go to 0 hit points.
You're dying.
Start dying.
You start dying.
You go to dying 1. Unless a crit takes you to 0 hit points, and then you go straight to dying 2. In the next round, then you make a DC. You make a flat check, which is 10, which is just a DC 10 plus your dying condition number. So, say if you're dying 2, then you have to roll a 12 or higher flat on a D20. If you succeed, you go down to the lower level. If you fail, you go up a level. If you get to dying 4, you're dead. Unless you have Die Hard, in which case you can go to dying 5.
So once you go to dying.
Actually, you want to know the best part? Stable. You want to know the best part about the dying rules in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Mike?
Yeah, I do actually.
If you get brought back up from dying, you gain the wounded condition. And the wounded level you have is wounded 1 for the first time it happens. And then, if you get dropped to dying again, your dying condition is whatever dying condition you would go into, plus your wounded condition.
Yep.
So instead of going to dying 1, you would go to dying 2 if you were wounded 1. And then if you get brought up again, right, you get wounded 2. And if you get dropped then, you go straight to wounded 3. You have a DC
unless it's a critical, and then it's wounded 4 and you're dead.
And you're insta-dead.
So
there are other ways to do like mass damage, insta-death and stuff. And the great thing about that is it takes away the thing that's so common in, a ton of games of, oh, whatever, we don't have to worry about, like, I could give you a little bit of healing, but you're probably just going to drop again, so I'm just going to let you get dropped to unconscious, and then I'll bring you up with, like, 2 hit points so you can join in the fight or something like that. It encourages you to try to avoid getting dropped to 0 no matter what, because you don't want to get stuck with the wounded condition. And nothing can get rid of the wounded condition in combat. It requires an outside of combat 10-minute maneuver to remove the wounded condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even magical healing doesn't get rid of it.
Yep.
That's my
Things
favorite
like that.
thing about the dying rules in Pathfinder 2e. Yep. Anyway, so that should be the case in Starfinder. I think
I'm
actually
sure it will carry over.
I think Starfinder 2e will probably be easier to kill us than current Starfinder.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we have just a plethora of points and then
Yeah.
all the resolve.
Especially, at this level.
Yeah, level 9, it's almost impossible. Above level 5, it's almost impossible to kill a Starfinder.
It's true.
Okay, so you guys
missed your shot.
You guys make your. Well, I'm just gonna up the difficulty now.
Fine.
I
So
said almost.
yeah, you guys make it to the camouflage observation post, and Farna warmly greets you guys when you get there. She has a heart-shaped face flecked with blue markings, aubergine hair in 2 buns, and a
You got a picture of
gentle
her?
widow's peak that rests between her antennae. Let me see.
Oh, she's got
She-
antennae. She's probably
Sheeran?
She's
Sheeran?
Lashunta,
Lashunta.
Oh, she's a Lashunta.
I think.
Oh,
So, elf. Castrovellian.
Okay. So I'm like wondering where it is. I'm like, oh, it's because I'm on Alien Archive still.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll do it.
AP5. Farna. Did they give me a picture of her? I don't think they don't.
Oh, no picture of Farna?
That's ass.
This must not be very valuable. We should go find a different charter to talk to.
Yeah, basically. She's a female Damaya Lashunta.
Yep, that's the smart ones.
Yeah, so she has a heart-shaped face flecked with blue markings, aubergine hair in 2 buns, and a gentle widow's peak that rests between her antennae. Farna removes a data pad from her overalls to show the PCs a map of the surrounding area, including the cave where the Nishalorora brood lives. The map
Do
includes
you have that map?
tracking data for the creatures, sleep times, feeding times, heart rates, body temperature, and other details. Okay, so she also points out that less than a week prior, the patterns were disrupted, showing a spike in heart rates and then no more data for 2 infants. There are no images of the cave in the data pad.
Does the
Well, the
data for
cave
the
image.
infants, does it just stop suddenly, or does it show like conditions that might indicate death?
It's only showing the data for things that are inside the cave.
Well, I'm just saying, so like when they go outside the cave, they no longer have data on them.
Exactly.
That's routine.
That would be
Okay,
a part of
so-
their hunting or something routine.
Okay, so in all likelihood, the 2 infants weren't slain. They may have just been taken from the cave.
That is
that's
definitely
what
an
it says.
option.
Recently disappeared from the cave,
Or they
according to their
ran
tracking
away or something.
data. Right.
Would
They
your-
have left the cave, probably not dead.
They are
'Cause the
would your
data-
tracking data show if anything other than these Nishaloras had been in the cave?
we don't have that data.
What do you mean?
We don't have that data.
So
Which
you don't
data?
have the data of the cave,
We don't
or
have the
there
data
was no
of other things.
data showing other life forms within the cave
Yes.
during the heart
Okay.
rate spikes and whatnot.
Yes.
No problem.
Unless what did it was not living.
Undead.
Oh.
Well, not living. There's other not living things.
Huh.
Would your sensors indicate would they indicate on robotics or
she's like, honestly,
non-biological?
honestly, they're not going to show anything else because they're tuned to only these creatures.
Okay, so could be potentially anything could have come in.
Yes,
the
aliens could have came
cave.
in there and freaking they would not picked it up because they're not that species.
Because
of
the
animals.
tracking's not attuned to that species. Sure. All right, so it sounds like, is it possible for us to get down and investigate near the cave?
She
or
shows you guys on the map that you guys can approach the cave on foot, but she cautions you guys to be non-obtrusive as possible. The adult Nisloras are sleeping, but an abundance of loud noise or any attempt to enter the cave will wake them. And the ground and foliage just outside the cave have been cleared and trampled. So, if you want to go start there, you could probably get some kind of like data of, I'm just by myself, so I didn't go.
Roger that.
These are very dangerous creatures.
We will stealthily, right? Check this out.
Okay.
Did I put a stealth module on Eco 8?
Or you can just let Kyle go do it.
Well, I don't know if we want to let one person go. I don't know.
Well, if you do, then it's just one person to die or live.
If it's worth it,
yeah, he goes fast.
I can be very charming,
You're not
even
be
to monsters.
No, they will eat your.
No, I mean I can be charming to monsters.
They're not monsters. They're animals.
And they will
okay,
eat you. They will eat
I can
your
be
witch
charming.
lord belly.
I have the spell charm monster.
They will make witch weird bacon from you.
Unless they fail their saving throw.
Good luck.
Well, fair enough.
I've seen what fails at saving throw against you. Yeah, I'm keen for letting Kyle take care of it. He could probably get away, if nothing else. Do you have flight capability yet, Kyle?
He's like, I have jet dash. I don't need
Have you included flight capabilities in your armor?
My backpack's
Admittedly,
got jets. I'm Boba.
I could also. I'm just saying, I could also just pop in there, try to charm one,
All right,
and if it doesn't work out, I can just reality leap out. It'll be fine.
Why don't we let just Kyle's got a pretty good.
I mean, it's a good option.
Charming them.
I'm
What
just
is that
saying.
going to get us? Are they going to be able to talk to you?
No, but they'll be nice to me.
Well, what are you going to do to investigate the cave?
Oh, I can't think of anything useful I could do to investigate the cave, but I could keep them. But they would be nice to me for 9 days.
Right, but I think Kyle's going to get us some useful information if he goes down there and looks around.
Oh, that's fine.
Unless he's really unlucky, I think he can get.
Unless he has a really bad day.
He does have
Yeah.
a 1% chance.
It is a pretty good point, I guess. Fine.
Even a 1's not an automatic failure in
That's
this
true.
version. Pathfinder
it
2,
is.
a 1's an automatic is a critical
that's
failure.
right.
There like different
No,
levels
it's
of
actually-
success or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it. I actually really
You
like.
can
I
quickly
find
hit it
it-
without rolling a 20. Nice.
Yep, you get a critical fail without rolling a 20, without rolling a 1 too.
That's right.
Too.
And even though 1's not always a critical fail if the DC is that low.
Right.
no,
but it's
in-
typically
It's still a fail. It's just not a critical.
fail. It's just not critical fail. It's
It
an
can
auto
be a
fail.
success if it's actually it would normally be a crit success if you have that high a bonus compared to that to DC.
Right. If you get a 1, you gotta do a lot. You got a whole lot of steps to get up to critical success.
Fair enough. Well, no, yeah, fair enough.
All right.
It's all about 10s, but
Let's focus on this game.
yeah, let's focus on what Kyle does down at the cave with the monster.
true.
I mean, animals that
Fair.
Fairbanks wants to try and tame.
I wanted an excuse to cast the spell. I haven't cast
He
it
wants a pet, guys. To be honest here, that's what he wants.
for 9 days. Just
We
9 days.
We could get him a nice dandelion.
That's not how it works for ranks, because at the 8th day you just cast it again and get 9 more days.
No, I'd probably be bored. I would have it
You would forget
leave on
about
the
it.
8th day. I would tell it to go find me something in the polar regions and freeze to death.
Well, Kyle, we'll stay here and speak
All right.
further with Farna here and let you go do your investigations. I mean, technically, I could fly overhead of him in case there's any issues. I can back him up.
Oh,
I can
wait,
just
it's a
stay
new.
up.
If it's a new day, I could cast Mike's favorite spell. I could cast Augury to see if if Kyle's likely to find any answers in the cave.
In or near the cave.
Yeah, sure.
Form the question that way.
Okay. Hey, Mike, I cast Augury. I get to do it for free once a day.
Okay.
So I want to know if it's worth investigating. It's worth in the quest to find the infant Nightshaloras. Is it worth investigating inside or near the cave? So first, I got to roll a D100, and if it is below an 85, then you have to say good result, bad result, or good and bad result, or nothing if it's just unclear or unanswerable. And you would also say nothing if I rolled an 85 or higher. So here it comes.
So if it's an 85 or higher, what do I gotta say?
Nothing.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Okay.
You've rolled a
Well, it didn't work, Kyle.
You rolled a
Go
100.
for it. I did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't happen very often.
Oh,
Once in every 100 rolls, at least.
yeah, I know.
Maybe. Likely.
All right, fine.
All right, let's go see what we find out, Kyle. You can ride in Eco 8, and then when I go into hover, you can just jump out and use your jetpack to land quietly some distance away from the cave and then approach. I think it's probably the best move, and then I can provide cover from the air. Should it be necessary. And I can radio everyone else if there's a problem.
Okay, so Kyle, give me a stealth check.
Damn right.
Okay,
Oh my
so
god.
Everybody look at general chat in Discord, and this is what Kyle is doing.
Sounds about right.
Sneaky snake.
Okay, that's Kyle.
Nice.
I had that on standby.
You were ready.
I was ready. Okay, so Kyle, you get to the base of the cave. Can you give me a perception check or a survival check? In the tower, please.
Oh, I want to see what he rolled.
I know you do.
I don't want to go watch the video to figure it
31
out.
survival, take 10. Okay.
31 survival, take 10.
Watch
Nice.
it's like a 32 DC.
A 32. Yeah. That would be a
Denied. Actually, it's a DC 30 perception or DC 26 survival. But you spot several different boot prints in the mud.
Boot prints.
Do you have a high culture, Kyle? Can you identify the boot prints? That's cool too.
Pictures of them.
Are you going to send the pictures to them? Okay. Okay. So, your wonderful friend Farno
Yeah.
says that I don't think that these would belong to any Nightwood resident.
Certainly.
Are
there anything like the footprints we found around in Fish Fair?
No.
When they were doing all that crap?
Nope.
Because that was Celestine as well.
Okay, so what you could do, she's like, wait, I have an idea. She's like,
Yeah, you get some idea how we might identify these prints?
Actually,
Take a cast.
Kyle could probably do this. Never mind, Kyle can do it. Kyle, you have a feeling that you could probably stealth to take a peek inside the cave and see if you can see anything. It's an option. If you want to go ahead and toss a stealth check, you can go ahead and.
He said, "Don't go in the cave," but no one's gonna stop you. Where's that funny sound?
Shit, a 20.
That was my fun going off.
It's a 44, man. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, you managed to.
That's the way to roll.
You once again slither in like the Grinch, and you see
Fun
a
bodies.
limb.
Nice.
I see a limb, severed arm.
Not like from a tree, right?
No, a severed arm with the sleeve of a dark green jumpsuit.
Oh, do we
Okay.
recognize? Do we recognize? dark
Trail
green?
Is
of
it a
blood.
Celestine
There's a
jumpsuit?
blood of dried blood leading from the arm deeper into the cave. Hold on a second. There's a heavily damaged null space chamber strapped to the forearm on the sleeve of the arm.
We should grab that for sure. Then we can identify the arm, the species, and possibly the charter.
If you want to go ahead and give me another stealth check, you can go a little bit further and follow the blood trail.
How far do you want to push your luck?
Yes.
He's gonna push his luck. I'm sure
Oh, yeah,
you are, aren't
He's
you?
got a
Kyle?
good ass. He's got a good plus 24 to fucking stealth.
Yeah. Shh. Kyle, what are you doing down there?
It's like shh. I'm
Radio
grinching.
silence. Radio silence.
I'm grinching right now. Okay, you stealthily approach more, slithering in. Okay, you see two adult Nisoloras swaying slightly back and forth as if in a trance. Okay, there's more dry blood in the ground under them, along with a mangled corpse, many of its bones poking out of ruined flesh. Although it's drenched with gore, what looks like a humanoid torso wears the remains of a jumpsuit that has the same coloration and style of the sleeve and of the severed arm. If you would like to retrieve the torso to get close enough to them and not disturb them, it is possible with another stealth check.
No,
Go for it, Kyle.
YOLO!
I don't know why. I don't know why Fairbanks is egging you on to death.
How large are
That'll
these
be
things?
fine.
Huge.
Let me go ahead and pull up your NPC thing.
Yeah, they're huge magical beasts.
Are they huge? I don't know.
What'd you do? Go look them up?
Well, you rolled like a billion on the thing, so presumably
Metagamer.
Brian told us all about it.
You fucking
My life
metagamer.
skill was a 34.
I
Life
thought
size-
you looked it up anyway.
I didn't look it up. I was just
You-
guessing they were huge because they're dinosaurs.
You medic. I'm going to. They are. Are they huge? I don't know.
All
Yeah,
I
they
did
are.
was
They're
look them up
huge.
to see their creature type.
They are huge.
So they're 9 squares big.
Are you sure?
Could be something
We
good
could
on that
really
book.
use that torso.
I'm telling you.
No, don't get yourself
It's
killed.
well within your ability, Kyle.
Unless he rolls low.
Well, can you take 10 in the stealth check?
No.
Oh, wow.
Because
Kyle,
there's
you would have to
an
roll-
extreme negative chance.
If you roll,
Something
Kyle,
bad could happen.
you could roll. You have to roll pretty badly to fail this one.
There must be something important on that torso that he needs us for plot hook.
You think that you could do it. You have a very, the confidence is high.
It's
that you could do
been
this.
so easy so far, Kyle.
Oh, no.
That's the perfect DM response to whatever he rolled.
Actually,
Wait.
no. If it would have been 2 less, it would have been very bad for me. Roll a 6.
So he got a 30, which means he's okay.
Oh, man. I was like, oh, man. Because this has a plus 24 to attack.
Right.
Oh dear.
It does like 2d8, 19
It take
sonic
10
damage.
doesn't have.
Honestly, Kyle probably would get the initiative and just book it.
No.
Yeah.
with a 90-foot move speed, he'd be out of there in no time.
Take 10 doesn't have anything to do with the consequences,
It gets
though. That's
it
20.
has a failure thing. If a failure, you get one of it breaks the thing, and then it goes ahead and does a single melee attack. So it's like a surprise round for him against him.
Yeah.
It's fine, you know.
But he made it.
He made it.
Got to the torso.
You got the torso. Yeah, you can make attack, but they're gonna act first. Okay, so you got the torso and the arm, and you're carrying them. You're gonna carry him out, or
That might
you want to go take a nap with
analyze
him
your
or something?
stealth. I don't know. You see if there's anything worth taking off of it.
Yeah, just take it. Why not take the whole thing?
Because bodies are very bulky.
Well, this is only
Oh,
a part of
fair
the
enough.
body. Okay.
Well, it's still a large part of a body, and bulk affects. You know, you get into the encumbrance area, and then you start having penalties to
Well,
stealth.
I
Well,
think-
how many
Kyle
bulk
would
does it
be
look
okay.
like it is?
I think Kyle would be okay.
Okay, it sounds like Mike's saying that Kyle can just pick it up and bring it out.
Yeah, you guys can just take it up and take it out.
Great.
Okay. Okay, so you
We
get
do
back.
that.
Somebody give me a life science or medicine check.
No problem.
In the tower or no?
Nah, I don't care at this point.
Oh, mine wasn't so good.
Oh, they're all trash.
Wow.
But the 24's got the best.
That's
Yeah,
not-
I know.
It's not enough. Katya saves the day. Katya, you realize that this is a body of a human who was unfortunately killed by the Nisora's phasic arm blades. Okay, the null space chamber is indeed damaged, but DC 28 engineering or mysticism can get it working well enough to access the contents within.
Done.
Okay.
Exactly on.
Okay, so you're able to go open it up, and an injection glove and several vials of strong animal tranquilizer are in there.
You want those, Katya?
Sure.
Also, from the torso, you get a planetary comm unit.
Ooh, who's that?
Is it tuned to anyone?
I don't know. I haven't read that far yet. Oh yeah, it does actually. Cool.
So,
So whose comm traffic are we picking up?
Peoples. No, the lady has no idea who this person is or any of this stuff.
ooh, and they do not appear. Do they appear to have been undead?
No, well they're definitely dead now.
Yeah, I know they're dead now. I
They're
just
dead,
mean
dead.
do they
They were
appear
never
to have
undead.
been undead? Okay,
At
that's
no
what I
point
meant.
Were they undead?
Great.
Give me a survival check, somebody.
Ooh, can we all give it to you?
Yeah.
Mine's no good. Kyle, 31.
Orthus, 6.
I have no idea.
Orthis, you got the same bonus I got.
It looks like mush.
Okay, so
Sure.
Kyle is the only one that does it. You notice the blood from the cave. Faye has a faint trail. Okay, that goes to you manage to follow the trail to a small clearing where you find several sets of boot prints and signs that indicate a hover truck was parked there. The tracks are less than a week old, but a recent dry spell means that they're still visible. Nearby is another spare comm unit. Planetary comm unit.
Another one, huh? They're just leaving their comm units all over the place.
Well, they might have been in a hurry. I mean, with their friend did get mauled to death.
Yeah, well, they probably had a couple of babies in the back of their hover truck. too.
Baby.
Baby.
And still no way to tell who's
no
what
way I-
channel this
Got
comm unit is using.
Well, you can
Or identify
actually
the
do
jump
that. Give me a computer's check to hack the comm unit.
Damn right. Wow, 29 plus 2 for an aid is 31.
It's enough.
I rolled a damn 7.
You trace it. It's contacted in the past week. If you poke through the community programs, you can determine that it was owned by a citizen of Gideon Authority, militant Hobgoblin regime, who was hired by a company called Bronze Beam Research Consortium.
Hold on, I want to write some of this stuff down.
Bronze Beam Research Consortium.
Yep,
Do we know? Have we ever heard of that?
Well, give me a culture check or a life science check.
Garbage.
Nope.
34.
And Kyle's just like, well, actually, I remember or something. And Brian's like, yes, I remember. There was a recent news story about BBRC facing investigation for questionable scientific methods. Kyle, in addition to that, you remember that Celestine has recently hired the BBRC to help them solve a problem with pollution. Okay, the common signal has a signal leads you to an area, but if you look at your map, it's about 20 miles away. Farna suggests that you borrow her hybrid ground vehicle if you need it, because, she has a hybrid.
I have a hybrid too, but mine's Ariel.
Ariel the mermaid?
No, Ariel is it flies.
Really, Eco 8 flies?
Yeah, Eco 8 fly. Why would I not make my mech
But
fly?
it doesn't can't be submersible or amphibious?
Well, it's not amphibious. It doesn't have a swimsuit.
James Bond back in the 60s had a car that could go underwater. Okay? Just saying.
I know.
You're weak.
I had one.
You're cat, dude.
No.
His isn't a car, though. His is a mech.
Also, Mike, you're wrong. The first Bond car that went underwater was the Lotus. That was in the 70s, Roger Moore. Moonraker.
Sure it wasn't Thunderball? No, that was just the jet ski.
He didn't have. He went under.
Things.
Yeah, he just went underwater. He didn't take a car.
You didn't miss anything, Kyle.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay,
please.
let's take 5 minutes. I'm gonna go pee and get some more water.
I'm gonna get another beer.
Brewski. So 5-minute break.
But most recently, our halfling became a tiefling via reincarnate.
Oh, I've experienced that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually really fun because the player is an artist, so she does her own character art, and so she actually loved the excuse to do new character art of her character as a tiefling.
Yep.
But it's a great campaign, especially if you're into like Lovecraft stuff and like Carcosa stuff and everything.
Yeah, I was having fun with it, and then it just quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met a couple people that are solely online, and that I have just they're probably people that are sketchy.
Well, I mean, I was with this group for a good while, and then politics they let it get in the way.
Oh. Oops.
I gotta. If you're gonna talk like that, you can't talk in this board. I said, peace.
Okay.
You're gonna silence me. I'm out. I'll silence myself. I don't need you guys.
Yeah. Because we all know that my opinion is the right one.
Right.
You're right, Mike. It is.
Exactly. See.
I should say I'm like gearing up to start running Pathfinder 2e. Once we finish this campaign, this same group is going to switch to Pathfinder 2e. Everyone's agreed they want more crunch.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll play GURPS then.
Not that much.
It's not that much. Just roll 3d6, get under the roll.
I just remembered the D&D game I'm running for my friends. They got a random. One of them I let them take a flail snail's little like flail things and use it as a weapon. and they're starting to get 40k or abilities of they all believe it somehow kills zombies more easily.
I believe it.
And so I went, fuck it, I'll have fun with this. I'll roll a percentile chance of this getting hit twice. And it works. And so I told them, like, every time it happened, this percentile will get better and better until it actually becomes a magical item. And then we realized that the big bad is a lich.
Uh-oh.
But it shouldn't be too much of a problem, just because they're meant to kill him the first time they encounter him.
Yeah, so he can come back from his relic
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
Yeah.
This Blu-ray is cheaper than the DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first time they encounter the lich, they're supposed to beat him, destroy what they think is phylactery, but it's actually the item sealing him on the item.
Mm,
Ah.
And then they have to go chase him.
nice. Hey, so what's going on with this this group? Or are we gonna put that up? Kelly?
No, we keep playing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we got some more time, I think. Yeah.
So we're pretty sure these boots belong to members of the Gitteron Authority.
No,
No.
you're sure
Bronze Beam
that it was
Consortium.
owned by somebody in the Gitteron Authority.
Okay, but they're humans because this is a human anatomy.
Well, this one's human.
Right. This particular mercenary that got killed is human. We don't know what anybody else is.
You don't know,
But
you know that the
we have a
covenant belonged to somebody. from
Fairly
there.
good expectation
Yeah.
that Bronze Beam Research Consortium is behind this,
Well, you can.
who may have been hired by the Celestine Charter.
You have lots of conjecture.
May have been.
You just happened. Only thing you know for sure is that this thing belonged to somebody from the Gurdian thingy.
Okay, so the comm unit belonged to someone from the Gitteron Authority.
Yes, that's
who
it. Who you guys
who
just happen
was
to remember
hired?
recently that because you were just remembered a news article recently that they're facing they're hired by a company called Bronze Beam Research Consortium to come to New Harmony, and then recently a news story came out that BBRC is facing investigation for questionable scientific methods, and then Kyle remembered extra that they were hired recently by Celestine to handle a pollution problem issue.
Okay, so the Bronze Beam Research Consortium was recently hired by Celestine Charter,
Yes.
and the Bronze Beam Research Consortium is being investigated for questionable scientific
method.
practices.
Yes.
And how did the Gitteron Authority? The Gitteron Authority was hired by Bronze Beam for
Just
something?
to go to New Harmony.
Oh, to go to New Harmony. So Gitteron Authority Bronze Beam Research sent Gitteron Authority members
To New Harmony.
to New Harmony.
For what reason, you don't know.
Probably based on their relationship with Celestine Charter.
Probably.
Okay, so here's what I wrote in the thing. I wrote that underneath the Celestine Charter, that they recently hired Bronze Beam Research Consortium, who may have outsourced projects to Gitteron Authority, which is a group of Hobgoblin militants. And the planetary comms found while investigating the attack for the Nightwood Charter indicated as much. So I think I got it right.
Can we set up those comms to listen into anything they're talking about on them?
When they go channel wide, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually do any talking for us.
Maybe they changed because they lost some comms.
It's possible.
I mean, I do
we
know-
haven't heard anything while we're sitting here hacking it.
No, I do know that when I was in the military, if we lost radios,
You change channels.
no, we didn't just change. We changed entire
Oh.
crypto
Yeah.
stuff.
Right. If you're if you're behind enemy
would
lines.
never, I think the only time I ever used radio in the open without encryption was when I was there in New Orleans doing
training.
doing Hurricane Katrina rescue stuff.
Yeah.
That was the only time I've ever used unencrypted radios.
Sure. And we decrypted this one, but they've probably changed their encryption since they lost comms in field.
Yes. I mean, if they're smart.
If they're smart. I mean, they are hobgoblins.
Wait,
Which are smart goblins, but...
hold on.
Still goblins.
Right.
Like, we have a torso, right?
Yes, you have a human torso.
If we look at the front, does he have a name tag?
No, that part's not there.
That bit of the
Alright.
uniform got shredded.
We don't find, like, a driver's license or anything.
No, you don't find an ID or anything like that.
The pockets on the jumpsuit are all ripped out.
Yeah, but you managed. You can get to the site in about 2 hours.
All right.
And Farna says
The
that she
site.
wants to stay behind and make sure that the Nisoras don't attempt to attack any other people in the area.
The site of... What site?
The site where the comm unit is pinging to.
Oh, okay. So we
We know where they are.
know where they potentially are.
Yes, we know. You know
Yes.
that it's pinging to an area 20 miles away.
Gotcha.
So
And
if
she
we
has,
knew the
she
name-
has a Land Rover we can borrow.
Yes, a
As well as-
hybrid ground vehicle.
Yeah, hybrid what?
I don't know. It just says hybrid
What's-
ground vehicle.
What's the other part of the hybrid? It's not because it's electric gas. That's not how
That's what I figured it was
Starfinder
because
works.
Nightwood, you know.
That's not how Starfinder works. It's not hybrid
Oh,
gas
it's a
electric.
Prius.
It's, right. That's what he said earlier.
That's what I was
but
picturing, a Prius.
Yeah.
like mine is a Walker hybrid aircraft. So I have like jet
I
engines on the
don't
back.
know that part.
Yeah. Well, it's a car, so it's probably... I don't know why. They probably are using the term hybrid to mean a gas electric because they don't understand how the system works and how vehicles are put together, but
Wait, vehicles are
Anyway.
put together?
yeah. They don't understand how the vehicle stat blocks work. Whoever wrote the AP or this chapter, whatever. Anyway, we're probably not going to go more than 40 miles an hour down on the ground anyway through the jungle, so
Yeah. It'd take you
Eco
about-
8 can keep up with the truck,
It'll
and
take you
whoever
guys
wants to
about
ride in
2
the truck,
hours.
can ride in the truck. Whoever wants to ride an Eco. Obviously, we're going to approach quietly and get some surveillance before we let them know we're there.
10-4. If we had the guy's name, I thought might be fun to go general on the channel and just say, "Hey, it's me, Jeff. I don't know the current encryption. I just got out of this cave. I'm alive."
Hell,
Yeah, I don't know that they buy it.
Well, I just want an excuse to use my bluff roll.
Yeah, I know. Anything to bluff.
That's right.
Maybe you should have put it all in diplomacy instead of bluff.
It's more fun. Bluff is more fun.
Is this in Spanish?
Yes.
¿Qué pasa?
I'm gonna blink it. Did anybody-
Dos cerveza, por favor.
¿Dónde es los baños? ¿Dónde los baños? What is this? Pat Labor Blu-ray Edición Coleccionistas.
Because you see how the Blu-ray's cheaper than the DVD?
Oh yeah, that's because the Blu-ray's in Spanish.
Is that Spanish?
Let's see.
It's either Spanish or Portuguese, probably.
Yeah, something like that. Where's it coming from? Playback region B2. This will not play, so that's why the
Oh.
Blu-ray is so cheap, because it's B2.
Oh,
It's probably what region? Let's see. North America, Central America, South.
like Spanish? Like Spain?
Probably European. It's probably literally Spanish from Spain.
Huh.
Because B2 is probably Europe. It's probably Western Europe.
There you go.
Greenland, French territories, Middle East, Africa, Australia.
Did I call it? What?
Yeah,
Western
Stroke's
Europe?
got it.
So it's Spanish.
Well,
Yep.
no, it's actually it's not Western Europe. It's like islands in the Middle East.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it is Europe. It is Europe. It's all of Europe. It's all of Europe, but also like Australia, New Zealand, Africa.
Yep. Yep. So you wouldn't be able to play that, Mike. I wouldn't buy it.
I wouldn't play it. Are you sure?
It wouldn't play on your player
Well, my PS5?
unless
Not
it's
unless
got
you've got.
region coding Bravo 2.
What if I have a region-free PlayStation
Decoder?
3?
I have no idea. Dude, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about region coding for Blu-rays other
I
than
just
that
know
it
that's
exists.
stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb. I mean, but it's so you can limit sales in certain regions.
That's really because that's why they got rid of a lot of region coding for like video games, just because it's stupid.
It's stupid, yeah, because people can buy stuff to decode them, and
Yeah, because I can go to
Whatnot.
freaking I can go to Japan, freaking eBay, and freaking download and buy freaking PlayStation games
Yep.
all left and right. They stopped that with like right after the PS2 era. PS3 became region free.
well,
'Cause I have
movie
some- I have
producers
some
are pretty
Spanish-
stingy.
Yeah, they are. They're a bunch of assholes.
Yep, it's there's a reason why the writers and actors are striking.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I'm all about strong unions.
Union, yes.
I'm all about treating your employees properly.
Yeah, and usually you need some
Usually,
That's why you need a union so
Yeah.
that they have
Sometimes.
to.
because
Yeah, I
people
mean-
don't people are not going to naturally treat people more nicely apparently. So-
Our fries had a potential of going on strike this
Oh,
weekend.
nice. There's
Nice.
like a baggage like a union or something.
No, they're redoing the contract, so they're going to go on strike if the contract didn't go through with Kroger. But from what I heard, it did.
Oh, fuck Kroger, dude. They're like a bunch of assholes.
All right.
They are.
So
I love my teachers. Union.
Moving on.
Yeah.
so we're gonna
Hell yeah.
we're gonna go investigate this Bronze Beam research site.
Indeed.
Yeah, corporations are pretty fucked up in general. That's why people
Yeah.
like Cyberpunk so much. You know?
Plus, they're private corporations.
Yeah, because it's honestly that's
Family
why
corporations.
that's why people love Cyberpunk, because it is true the
You get-
corporations will
Get
screw
to kill
people.
the corp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
corporations are really assholes.
Yeah.
So, Ugh.
Like the corporation who made it. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so yeah, 2-hour trip. Okay, you guys get there, and she stays back, and you guys are able to scout out the area without like worrying about stuff because it's evening. Okay,
Nice.
and you're able to do some quick scouting, and the scout report consists of the camp consisting of 4 military-style sleeping tents and a portable command center tent, all of which are made of olive drab fabric. Okay, the command tent
Nice.
appears to have a portable generator with 2 large cylindrical glass tubes that, inside, but you can't.
Is
really
there a
see why.
sentry?
Of course there is.
Great. Okay, hold on. Let me see what the range on this is.
What can we detect life signs or determine? Kind of maybe
Yeah.
get a rough guesstimate of how many.
Yes.
How
if
many-
if you actually roll me a stealth check, then I can definitely tell you how the rotations and stuff.
On you, Kyle.
Oof. Kyle, you're not quite sure. They're being very, very good with their rotations.
Okay.
They appear to be well organized and not stupid.
Getter on authority is well organized, not stupid.
Okay, but you do. You do hear the sentries do some chit chatting, and you do overhear that they're on New Harmony, and then one of their guys were killed in the cave, and you can, yeah.
Eric got eaten by those monsters. The 2 that are in the glass tubes in the main tent.
Oh, it was Eric. Okay. Mike, how close could I get to one of those sentries without rolling a stealth check?
Not close enough.
Well, no, I just want to know.
The map is only so big.
Okay.
How close would you want to get?
Yes.
No. Could I get 45 feet away
Without
without
them
rolling
seeing
a
you?
stealth check? Yeah.
No.
Okay. Kyle, I'm not stealthy. But if we could find a way to get one of those sentries within 45 feet of me without me having to try to sneak around, I might be able to, bring him over to our side. At least enough to get some information.
You got Charm Person too?
Charm Monster works on every creature type.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It just won't work on things that can't be subject to mind affecting stuff.
Oh, I thought it didn't work on humanoids. Or...
Charm Monster works just like Charm Person. It's make one creature, period. Believe it is your ally for 1 day per level.
As opposed
Spell functions
to
like Charm Person, except the effect is not restricted by creature type.
Gotcha.
Charm Person is restricted to humanoid. Yeah. So maybe Kyle, with your sneaky abilities.
They'd probably bring both of them, and they'd probably alert others.
Well, just I don't know. We could figure something.
What, you mean you can't just throw a rock and have one get... Hey, what's that over there?
Yes, that's the idea, yes. I better go check it out alone.
Yes, because that works.
Sure.
I've seen Metal Gear Solid. I know what's up.
Yes, a latrine.
You don't know.
All right. Mike, can you describe to me where is there any sentry that is alone?
No.
They're all in pairs?
Yes.
He said they were very well organized.
They say in Metal Gear Solid where you can just,
All right. I have an idea then. What if I just walk up and say, "Excuse me, I found this comm unit as I was doing a stroll, a little walkabout, and it seemed to be pinging to here. Does it belong to you? I'd like to return it. I'm an innocent person who has no interest or knowledge about what you're doing or anything, just a good Samaritan."
So you don't think they'll shoot you in the face as soon as they see you?
No, well, I'll announce myself. Hello, I'm an innocent person here.
Are you actually
I'd like
doing
to
that?
come and approach you. Well, I'm suggesting it as an idea to colleagues.
What would you do in their place?
Well, I might at least listen to the person.
Let me rephrase that question. What would Kyle do in their place?
Oh, well, but they don't have Kyle.
No, but they're a militant group.
Okay, but
They'd rather shoot you than talk to you anyway, probably.
I think if I
And then
roll a
take your
really high bluff check, they'd have to at least listen to me.
I don't think that's the way that works.
No.
Well, that's dumb.
Let me check, I'm not sure, but I think if you look at the skill bluff, diversion, is that what you're looking to do?
Yeah, sure. Well, to
a
create
move action.
distractions,
Yeah,
misdirect, tell convincing lies. Yeah,
Yeah, but I think you gotta have some,
lie.
you could try it, but I think you're gonna get shot at, and we're gonna be forced to deal with all of them.
Yes, I'm quite convinced that the GM won't allow me.
No, I will definitely allow you to do that.
Let me see. What is the range?
Are there any walls that there's a point where they're not watching? Just a wall, not an entrance?
Okay. Did Kyle see an unoccupied building with total concealment or maybe a window one could like just peek over
Okay, let me.
within 45 feet of them.
Kyle?
Because Kyle scouted.
I know. I'm trying to like figure out how to do this nicely. Okay, Kyle, I'm gonna PM you a screenshot of the camp. Maybe.
Because I could reality leap into like an unoccupied tent or sentry booth or something if they're standing outside it. Charm one of them. And get him to like take my side. And
Now that
you know,
picture does not come with where any potential guards might be. Except the two that are gonna be by the fire. Facing outwards. And also ignore all the stuff inside the tent, metagamer.
I wonder if there's a way we could draw them away, most of them away from the base, away from the camp.
Well, if we set off an explosion on the opposite side and
right,
wooded
something
area,
like that, close enough to their camp that they would want to go investigate it, and then we could try to come in from the other side while they're off, and we'd have less to deal with.
Just let me do. No, it's only myself. Fuck.
Let's see what
Let's see what Kyle gives us here.
yeah.
Okay, what we have is 5 tents. 4 10-foot by 10-foot, 4 squares. 2 sitting by a fire in the center of the camp. And a large 45 by 20-foot tent on the center of the north. The 2 guards, yeah, are sitting by the fire. Yep. And the big tent is obviously going to be where they've got anything packed away. The other 5 tent, the 4 tents are going to be sleeping tents.
So really quickly, I want to cast See Invisibility on myself. It lasts for 90 minutes.
Okay.
So.
FYI, I continually have See Invisible through my mechanical abilities.
Cool.
I just see invisible now. Up to
I see dead
see
people.
invisible. I see dead people if they're ghosts. I also have blind sense, but I don't really need that anymore.
So what you guys gonna? This is a tactical situation. You don't know how many guards there are,
Right.
except for the 2.
true.
So that's why we want a big distraction on the other side of the camp.
We can't like Orthus like do a explosion thing. With the
Right.
things?
That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Or
It's a 20-foot radius for a 40-foot wide explosion.
can you airburst it so like it makes it more loud?
Yeah, it's just an exploding battery.
Yeah, I can throw it up.
You could throw it, what, like 100 foot plus 2 for every level? Or 100 foot plus 5 for every 2
10
levels?
per level. 10 per
10
level.
per level, so you're at 190 feet.
Yeah.
200 feet, we can get close to the camp and then just pitch it over the camp and
Yeah.
out to the far side. You'd want it to reach the trees, so hopefully you'd catch something on fire.
Yeah, that's
so they might have to go deal with it.
That's really gonna piss off freaking Farna.
Well, yes and no.
That's why we don't. That's why we don't try to catch the trees on fire.
We
Above their head.
minimize the damage.
That's how Maui's fire started.
Yep.
You did say there was a dry spell.
It is a dry spell.
Has been a dry spell. There hasn't been much rain, so stuff's probably flammable. That'll make it easier for us.
Okay.
I mean, all in favor?
Sure, I guess. Just want to lie and charm.
We know you want to lie.
Hey man.
You can light a Farno when we get back.
I will.
Fire.
You're like,
I will.
we didn't do anything. It was them.
Yeah, they caused the explosion.
They set the
Things
whole
got out of
forest
hand
on
and-
fire,
Things got
Father.
out of hand in their campfire.
It was an ecological disaster.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Right.
Okay, so you
Oh,
guys are gonna
goodness
approach the camp.
Yeah, as stealthily as
Okay,
possible.
so you guys are probably not gonna get within 100 feet without freaking.
Probably not. But fortunately, how wide is the camp? Another 100 feet? I don't know. I can't see the map.
Kyle can tell you.
70-ish. So we should still be able to get the
So-
grenade on the explosion on the far side.
20 feet outside their camp on the other side.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Okay. We all good?
All right, we do
Am I
that.
ready to waste my spell slot?
Yes.
I'm ready for you to waste your spells.
Okay.
Boom.
And a battery, because you're probably not going to find it again.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually say it uses a battery. Like the description says it does, but components wise it doesn't.
Huh.
It doesn't have material components.
If it
Nope.
says it uses the battery, it uses the battery.
I magically transform a used battery, so I've probably just been collecting used batteries this
Yeah,
entire
probably.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, used batteries, you can just recharge them.
Fair.
Yeah, but we're at the point of using high capacity batteries, not
I know, I'm just
batteries.
saying. It could be any kind of battery. I mean, it's not like it matters what size.
True.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the sequence of events. You guys approach, but not too close.
You chuck a AAA.
Yes.
Yes.
And then freaking Orthus does his magic and chucks a freaking battery 200 feet freaking away or whatever. And boom! Detonates. Freaking like 4 guys peel out of the tent and head that way.
I imagine we're all just in bushes with our hands spreading the leaves just slightly to through.
Yes.
4 hobgoblins freaking roll out of the tent and roll towards that direction. The 2 sentries enter. They go ahead and get behind some cover, the tents, and then do face out and stuff. So I would like to place you guys on the map now and make you guys roll initiative, because I'm assuming that when this happens, you guys are going to roll up.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as that happens, by the way, at the same time, I would cast Mirror Image. Let's do the D4.
Party
no, it doesn't.
sheet. Okay, I need to not use the party sheet.
Oh, crap. I have 1 image.
Hey man, could be better, could be worse.
Fairbanks, you doubled.
Ah, damn it, I hate this spell. It was so much more powerful in Pathfinder 1st edition.
The explosion startled him and he butted.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
why'd you
exactly.
guys do that?
Wait, is that what we're doing?
Oh, I suppose initiative. Okay, let's see. I was assuming we're coming in from the side or something.
Well, it's too straight. It's impassable terrain.
Well, we wouldn't come and throw it on the other side of the big tent. The big tent is where we want to get to.
Yeah, well, it went that way. And there's the limitations of the map. And we probably actually need to hold up for a second because I need to help my wife real quick. So,
All right.
another quick
Alrighty.
break.
At the campfire, taking cover behind it.
All right.
Not
Mike,
behind- not behind
you
the
got
fire,
to add
behind
me
the
to the
tent.
map. I'm not on the map.
I know.
I'd like to be.
Well, that's right, because I kicked you out of the tracker.
I know.
I got you.
Aww.
And Fairbanks and I are riding inside of Eco 8 currently.
Okay, let me go ahead and figure out what I was doing here.
Oh,
Okay.
Garbage initiative.
You had 2 guys that were taking cover behind the campfire,
Yep.
and 4 guys that ran to that big red circle.
I measured out 190 feet. 100 feet back from the things, and that's where the explosion would be.
Okay, so you guys want more bad guys to fight? Okay.
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
that's what we said we were doing, and you won't let us be on the side, so that's...
Well,
I mean, that's not where we are right now. Our tokens aren't where we are. We're 100 feet away from camp.
no, you guys rolled up.
Per your saying.
Well, I am not saying that at all because I'm cinematically saying that they ran off into the jungle to figure out what was going on.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So you only have because you have creative thoughts. So I'm not going to punish them. Unless you would like me to.
Preferably not.
I would like to encourage you guys to think.
Was it one hobgoblin from each tent or 4 from one tent?
I'm sorry.
Or 2 from 2 tents?
There
The
was-
4 that ran off. What tents did they come from?
They came
Could
from
we
the
tell?
middle tent.
They came from the big tent.
Yes.
Okay. And we didn't notice any activity at the little tents, just the 2 guys near the campfire.
And the 2 guys near the campfire stayed there.
Yep.
They just split up and went and got into cover.
Okay, they got in cover behind those tents. Where are they taking? What direction are they taking cover from?
From you guys' direction.
Why?
Because that's the only entrance that they know about that they're going to go ahead and guard. There might be something up there. There might be other sentries up there. But this is what they're going to face.
Okay.
Because that's their job.
Okay, so we're like down here.
No, because you guys rolled up.
Well, after the explosion.
All right, fine. You
But I mean,
come on, everybody.
the explosion happened, and then we went into initiative, right?
Eventually, I can't extend the map down that far. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, it's gonna take me a full round to get even close to here.
Okay, so it's a round.
I'm not coming straight
here.
down the path either.
Do what?
I'm not coming straight at him. I'm not doing a head-on assault. I mean, that's dumb.
Then where would you like the artists to have put you?
Oh, that's right. I mean, Eco 8 flies.
Yeah.
It could be anywhere.
It could be anywhere on the map. I'm walking in, though. I'll give you that.
Okay. Where else would you guys like to be? Please move your token to where you would like to be.
As you approach the camp.
Just know that I'm not going to be able. For some reason, I can't move the tokens any further down. Really.
That's weird.
Kyle, you're not going to be in the camp.
I'm in Eco 8, that's all.
Right. I just wasn't going to put Brian anywhere. I was just going to leave him off to the side. He's.
Yeah, 'cause
I mean, I guess he can go into Eco 8
I
because
can't move him anywhere else. So
It's fine. We'll make do.
I'm working within the constraints of the map. And I don't like that they made the map so small, but the artists are artists, I guess.
they get paid by the square inch. I'm sure.
That's what she said.
That's a bored foot, but
They definitely get bored. Not that I have any, thing about that. But anyways,
Foot fetishes? Sorry.
Goblin, the things, and they get to go first. So top
Ooh.
initiative. Oh, should I play music? Should I change the music?
sure, go ahead.
Oops. Of course I did it in the wrong window. I'm sorry, Scrove.
Clearly, we should get a surprise.
There's no surprise now.
But we're not-
Our surprise round was us running up to the camp.
You're
Yep.
like,
I know, I'm kidding.
You guys are going Leroy Jenkins on the place.
Right.
Not exactly, but
Come on, it's super heroic.
something like that.
Too far out, Kyle.
It's super heroic if you just Leroy it.
Uh huh. My base attack bonus really only 1? That doesn't make any
That
sense.
shouldn't be. You're like half BAB.
It's 2. No, well, I mean, I guess it's 11, but...
Okay, so Hobgoblin is going to go ahead and target closest person to him. And miss. Okay. Kyle.
I guess it's probably 6. It's probably 6. That's my base attack bonus is 6.
What's it saying?
It's saying it's 6, but Eco doesn't have that. The character sheet for Eco, where I have the weapon, I have to put in the number. I have to fiddle with the character sheet to make it work right.
Maybe they'll fix that in Starfinder 2.
Nope.
We can always switch to Foundry.
I own Foundry too.
I do not.
I
bought into Foundry early on, so
Is it any good though?
I like it.
it's okay.
Is it,
It's as good as Roll20 or this.
which one's functionally better?
Yeah, I have heard great things about
I
Foundry.
feel like that's what you're looking
Tried
for, but
Well, if you're playing Pathfinder 2, Foundry is exceptional because they have all the stuff for free, except for
Yeah.
maybe modules. But
every module, yeah.
all
If you own the
the
module, you can just-
rules-based stuff is free.
If you own the PDF of the module, I don't know if I think there's still things, but you can just, as long as you own it, you can just.
Yeah, there's a program where it'll copy the PDF into it'll
Yeah.
create a file
Really?
that puts all the data in there, converts the maps to images on the thing that you have to tweak a little bit. They're not super great, but
Kyle, I don't know what you're trying to go here? Okay.
oh, I planned on shooting at that guy too. So
Well, maybe we'll have to give it a
continue.
shot, because I don't know. I mean, I like Fantasy Grounds, but I mean, it's like I liked freaking Map Tool too back in the day, but obviously I had to move on from Map Tool.
I don't think I ever used that.
What was it, like Open RPG or something before too?
Yeah.
Yep, just that one too. Roll20 was my first VTT.
All right, that guy is not happy.
Why?
And this
That's a
guy's-
shame.
Yeah, he's going like, holy shit. Ow, 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 you hit me. So he's going to go ahead and shoot back at you, Kyle. Because you shot him. And miss. Fairbanks.
All right.
You may wish to delay. I mean, we got the same.
Yeah, I'm
initiative,
gonna
so-
delay. I'm gonna delay, and I'm gonna delay until after Brian moves Eco 8 closer.
Okay.
So I'll just move after Brian. There we go. You got it. There we go.
Brian.
All right, I will drive Eco 8 up to there, which takes me there, and then I will fire Eco 8's plasma bolter. At that guy over there,
Okay.
taking a -2 for having moved this round.
Yeah, you missed.
That's not correct. That should have been a +11 -2 is +9. Is a 17 a hit?
I don't know. We'll check.
I don't know. Why did it
17?
give
No.
me? Why did I get a? Oh, I know why. It's saying that it's saying the damn thing is. Yeah, it's saying. Oh, it says I'm unencumbered. Why is it giving me a -5 to hit?
For cover.
No, for... Does the guy have advanced cover? Or...
Just normal
What's-
cover.
I didn't even apply cover, which is -4. Alright. So, based on an 8, I should have a 17 to hit. I think. I don't know where this -5 is coming from. Unless it's saying I'm not proficient with the weapon.
That's entirely possible.
Well, but that's a miss anyway.
17's a miss anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done.
All right. Righty. Let's see if I can warp wave this gentleman. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, well, nothing happened. Yeah, I believe it's no effect on a save. Right? Yep, nothing happens. Great. Well, that was fun.
Well, it was a good 10th, attempt. But yeah,
it's awesome.
we got some Hobgoblin friends here. I got some pictures for them too.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, how hobby.
Yep, they're tall goblins.
I feel like they'd be very hard to see in the.
Here. That one. I'm gonna cancel it, but yeah. What's the tent situation? The tent thing?
I'm sorry.
Ignore
what?
this roll.
What's the deal with the tent?
They're tents for sleeping,
Sleeping them. Yeah.
made of
Is it?
olive drab fabric.
I mean, is it outside of it? Is it inside of it? Is it?
It is outside the tent using it as cover.
Okay, using it as cover. We're gonna go up to. Actually, we're gonna finish on moving up to here then. Here.
It's a very nice material. Its fabric is soft. What else would you like to know about it?
Is it easy to set up? There's one of those pain in the ass with the stakes.
Oh, these are one of those. These are Starfinder space tents. Okay.
All right.
You throw it and push a button.
Yes. And it talks to you.
I once went backpacking in Colorado carrying old army surplus tents from like World War II or something.
Yeah, the canvas ones.
Oh god, they were so heavy.
Yeah, man, but they're so fucking good though.
I mean, they were rainproof.
It just sucks that they're so freaking bulky.
Yeah. And such a pain in the ass to set up.
Okay, so
sorry.
Katia, which
Oh yeah. Reset it.
Damaggio.
So damage and this. That is my turn, so let me hit the button.
Eco 8's going insane.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, the encumbered effect is still on me, though it should not be. That's where the -5 is coming from. Though
I just like the idea that Eco's firing wildly.
plasma bolts flying everywhere.
I know.
First shot with the gun and it does well.
Good job.
Oh, Eco just skips it.
Mike,
right?
can you remove the encumbered off of Eco 8? He's not encumbered. It's not encumbered?
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, fine. I'll just add 5
did.
to my roll. I mean,
I deleted it. So make it
it's
feel
good.
better.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yep, that's better.
So
There we go.
I could skip Eco 10, Eco 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Cool. So this Hobgoblin.
It's just on there so you can damage it.
Okay. I like damaging things.
Yeah.
I like money.
I like money.
Okay, so he's gonna go ahead take a with what step back that doesn't provoke? Starfinder.
What's that?
What's the one step
So-
back that doesn't provoke in Starfinder?
Guarded step.
Guarded step.
Okay.
Who are you avoiding a guarded step from? Oh, probably Katya.
Yes. She's got
Yeah.
the pole. I don't know if it was called the guarded step or not. I just want to make sure.
You are correct.
I forget things. Yeah, hit somebody.
Ooh.
Pew pew pew. Kyle. Burp. Kyle? Oh, your shit movement. I see your movement. Like what? Like what? Whee!
Ran around the tent? Just confusing him. These some tough soldiers.
Yeah, they ain't no slouches.
Don't let him get by you to go to the big tent to get help.
Alright, so he's gonna move back here and then freaking tap his head. He's gonna tap his comm unit twice and then fire at you, Kyle. And
Coward!
Miss. Okay. Brian.
How tall are these tents?
10 tall. I don't know.
Okay, so
7 feet tall, maybe?
I'm envisioning Eco's little legs pushing down on the center of that tent as I train his gun at the other hobgoblin and shoot at him. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That wasn't the correct button. There we
There we
go.
go.
No -5. All right.
Sweet.
Defense effects -2. Oh, he was easier to hit because he was flat-footed from something?
Indeed. He was
Wait, who you?
Kyle. The other one.
I'm not shooting at the one that you guys are all in my way.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know why.
Wait, which one are you shooting at?
The one over here by me.
That
Why,
one's -2 because I gave it -2.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
hit with the pole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gave it the
I gave it the
biohacker
1-2,
thingy
and I gave it the 16 points
inhibitor
of damage.
thing.
And I mean, I'm not going to move, but I'm not going to take a second. It's an unwieldy weapon, so I can't take a second shot.
God.
It's got to reload.
All right. Well, let's
just
see
like
if I can
the-
get him on this guy.
I just like the visual of the robot holding down the tent as we shoot
Oh,
over
for
top
fuck's
of it
sake!
and miss
Yeah, totally.
or get
All right. Well, I
saved.
do 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. Good job.
Right. Well, he keeps rolling like 17s and 18s
Yeah,
on the damn save.
rolling really good saves. What you gonna do?
I know.
Well, yeah, they're pretty.
That's what I get for playing a fucking cast.
Right?
I,
Casters suck balls.
Well, I just wanted to do something different.
Well,
I
you know
know,
what? That's
I
what you get for being different.
I know. You're right.
Should have been all operatives, man. You guys would be all like Kyle, just jumping around, freaking doing backflips and shit.
Yeah, it would just be all operatives choose different styles and
Exactly.
different guild purposes, and then we're just one big team of operatives, you know?
Some guy.
We're the Power Rangers at that point.
One person be a ghost operative, one be like a freaking daredevil, another one be
Yep.
the mage
Whole
killer
bunch of
one.
different operatives, and we're all just as good at almost everything as each other, so we can back each other up.
What's up?
Whiskey 6 going dark.
I like the idea that we just become Power Rangers at that point.
I certainly hope that they make that the operatives. I hope they keep the operatives like that. You know.
I don't know. They gotta nerf them. It's such an OP class.
Dude, it's just like a rogue.
It's better than a rogue.
I don't know. Rogues have pretty sneak attacks, pretty dope.
Yeah, but it's so
Operatives go
dependent
really
on
fast,
positions.
though.
I mean, rogues can. The key thing is like rogues. It's so dependent on position. You know, if you can't get the person flat-footed for some, but an operative can make someone flat-footed.
I don't know.
And like hack a computer.
Operatives are
And
shit.
fly a spacecraft and
Yeah.
Well, James Bond
and
can
do
all
everything else with the total number of with all the skill
that.
ranks
Well,
they
James
have.
Bond can do all of that. Okay.
Because he's an operative.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Katya, what you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing, Cuddy?
There's
That'd be
good.
sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up this guy and stab him. You know.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'll open this grill, huh?
That girl. What do you think of the ride there, Fairbanks? Pretty comfortable.
Oh, it's pretty nice. Especially like the no one wants to take an
I
extra.
think my audio is glitching.
Oh, I think that because I just pulled out. Okay,
Bro, I got all kinds of lag going on here.
there we go. It showed up. Missed.
Yeah, we have fun too.
I like pull my skill ranks. Jesus Christ. Really double.
That's not for me.
Good. At 90, I've got a lot of extra intelligence in there.
So
Where's his health?
this
I'm 22. We're 144. I mean,
You only have a double. It's 4 times what I have.
I can't hear anything.
45.
Hear us? You just can't hear us under recording.
Can you hear us at all?
I can hear
Yeah.
it's just like
Garbage.
yeah, it's just like every other like it's chopped.
My connectivity is fine.
I know, I'm just I probably a storm in my area. I don't know. Let's take a look. Nope, looks just like it's just fine.
There's some AMP going on.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're saying now. Maybe it's temporary.
Maybe.
Okay, Orthus, go. I don't know what you're saying.
Yes, he said he dumped at his component, and then he shot at Kyle.
There we go. Now it's better. Everything's all better.
Okay.
Now say it again.
So he double tapped his con units. Does it look like he said anything yet into?
I don't. No.
No. Okay. I'm just gonna. His comm unit no longer works for.
Okay. Which one?
The
The
one I have.
significantly injured one.
Yeah, the one that looked like he was using it for 2 rounds. His
Okay.
comm unit just no longer works.
Is that a spell?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
All he gets is static.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't call for friends.
How do you know he already hadn't?
We don't, but it's
You
worth
said he
doing
didn't.
I said he didn't say any words. Okay, Kadia, he's
true.
just gonna go ahead and he's
Two
gonna
taps could be a signal.
he's gonna touch you.
Oh, don't touch her. That's not
Better
nice.
safe than sorry.
I think it's into this.
Rude. Oh god, these guys rolled nothing but 18s.
Hey, they got that in those injection gloves. That could be painful, especially if it's poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the
It might just be a
animal tranquilizer.
tranquilizer. But it only works on animals, right?
Well, you guys are animals, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Jamming out.
Yep, a little bit.
Let's just say you guys are on borrowed time.
Your mom's on borrowed time.
I hope so.
Mike's gunning for an inheritance.
Not really. I won't get any from that side of the family. Somebody get rid of this damn
Adios.
arrow, this 5-10 foot thing.
That's you, Fairbank. Or I think
Oh.
that's Orthis.
No, that's not me. I'm not targeting anyone.
There's a bottom one.
Oh.
No,
that was
Orthis
that
left
was
an
mine.
arrow on
Sorry.
Okay,
Yep.
this one's gonna go ahead and
it. See his buddy die.
he's not dead. He's good.
This guy over here's dead.
Oh,
but
he
he's
is?
behind a tent, so we may
Oh.
not see him.
Yeah, he is dead.
This guy's dead. He's not going to do anything.
Brian.
Yeah. I'll continue firing upon this other guy. Kill him. Kill him with fire and electricity.
Brian, can we step on him?
No, I ain't trampling anything with these legs.
All
I mean,
right.
I could
You guys-
still do a I could still do the run over.
You have seen Empire Strikes Back, right? Not Empire Strikes
Right.
like Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
I'm gonna eat.
All right, I'm gonna try to stagger him again.
Anyway, I mean, I have the
wait.
ability to ram him or run him over, but it's not really worth it. I don't think.
All right. I'm gonna turn to Fairbanks and say, I'm Fairbanks. I'm gonna turn to Brian and say, Brian, do we think everybody's out of the tent? Big one? Do we think it's empty?
No idea. The guy over there tapped his comm unit. Who knows what he signaled?
All right. I guess we'll just kill this guy. I was thinking about just going in there right now. All right. Well, maybe I
Probably
can.
don't want to go in there by yourself.
Oh, I've got my mirror image. Yeah. Image. All right. I'm gonna try to stagger this guy again. God damn it! Another 18. All right. He takes like a point of damage or something. Ooh, he takes 4 points of damage now.
Ooh. Oh man, Burning Man looks like this horrible right now. 73,000 campers are trapped and urged to shelter in place amid flooding crisis.
That sounds
Nice. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bunch of hipsters
Forgot to
going to
click
freaking Burning Man, bro. Yes, oh well.
That's what you get. I mean, I probably could run him over if Katya weren't in the way.
Currently 74. The situation has risen after
Sorry.
a heavy overnight rainstorm transformed the once dry, dusty desert into an undrivable mud pit, causing disastrous conditions.
Yes.
Festival goers have been asked to shelter in place and conserve food and water due to the poor conditions. Travelers were informed that the Burning Man Festival is closed, and anyone headed to the festival will be turned away, as a national emergency has been declared. That's funny.
National emergency seems a bit much.
Of course, somebody made a penis out of clay at Burning Man.
That's not news.
Yeah, no, check it out. I love America. Anyways, Katia, what are you doing?
Well,
Right next
go
to
for
the
another
consenting
attack. Full attack. I'll take a one hit. That's good enough.
Yeah. Good call.
Better be 22 damage.
Go up there. May I move?
No? Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Just 2 to this. I just cannot shoot well, ever. That's my turn.
Okay. So Eco Ocho and the one Hobgoblin is just like, let me see. What is its morale? Okay, he drops his weapon.
Okay.
Are you guys going to continue to engage in combat?
Oh, if we can end combat, I can make things very easy. Maybe. If we stay in combat, he gets a +5 to his save, and since he rolls an 18 every time, probably not going to work.
Are you guys going to remain in combat?
Fairbanks is all for naught.
If he's surrounded, I don't see the reason.
Not see it neither.
Okay, he drops his weapon and he's like, "Hey, I'm not willing to die for these damn slugs." He holds his hands up in the sky. He's like, "Hey, in my left pocket, or left front pocket, there's a car key. It'll unlock the stuff, and you can take it. But you guys better hurry because they're on their way back."
Oh, well, you're
I
being
guess
so
we can do that.
helpful.
Don't
There's no
wish,
point
no
in-
wish to die right now.
It's sorceling you.
Do it, Katsu. Grab his shit and go.
Yep, we'll do.
Kyle,
Okay.
are you cool with not killing this dude? I assume.
They just wanted to catch some animals, not one to die for it.
Oh, while Katya's taking it to go get the beasts,
Yeah, unlock the tokens.
can we question him some more?
Yeah, you guys got about like less
You
than
know
a
what?
minute.
As long as we're not... You know what?
As long as they're
Listen, pal,
doing what
we
they're
think you're great. We actually really wanted to be friends with you, and I cast Charm Monster on him.
I just want to know who hired him. He passed.
God damn it.
Now he knows you're trying to cast spells on him.
It was immediate.
It's like you guys need-
Look, a 10 and he fails. A 10 and he fails.
You guys need to stop that shit.
I'm sorry. It's all I can do.
Were you here to capture these creatures on your own accord, or did someone
Hold on, let me look.
hire you to complete these actions?
Hold on.
We probably only have a problem with your boss.
Bronze Beam Consortium hired us to gather live specimens.
Why?
Did they direct
I-
you where to get them?
Don't know. I'm just
Okay.
a grunt.
10-4.
I dig that.
Roger that. Over and out. Sequester yourself in a tent.
He's like, can you guys knock me out? Actually,
Sure. No
I
problem.
hit him with the leg of the robot.
all right.
Which technically, if you consider it a ram,
How much non-lethal damage did you do?
yes, I try to keep it non-lethal.
Wait. Before you do that, would you rather I place you under some sort of unpleasant, temporary, very temporary, magical condition? That way, you can say you couldn't help but give in.
I was preferred to be knocked out, and that does.
29. Is that going to do it?
That will be enough to knock him out.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather be subject to baleful polymorph?
Well, he's
He's
been
got
knocked
hit
out.
by a
Already
robot.
unconscious.
He just got hit by a robot leg.
Can I go through any of the computer systems? See if there's any information on those.
It's just basically just monitoring the equipment for the slugs.
We've got a minute to get them loaded and get out of here.
Okay, the cylindrical glass tubes contain infant ones. Both have been anesthetized and hooked up to IV saline drips. Portable computer console attached to the tubes monitor the life signs. Okay, the key card will unlock the cylinders, and from what you can see from the data, they will remain sedated for 2 hours.
Perfect.
That's enough to get them back.
Home.
Oh, it's great. So you guys gonna load them up and get the TFO?
Seems awful convenient, but yes.
Hey man, it's just what the book says.
Right?
Are there any mission statement documents in there?
A manifesto for the.
They're mercenaries. I mean, they were hired to capture creatures.
Well, maybe the bosses are in there.
By the people we already suspected to be their employer.
Yeah.
He
So
just
Farna
confirmed
is
the
happy
mission.
that you returned him, and she's like, "Hey, just leave him at the mouth of the cave, okay? And then let's get the hell away from him."
Yep, drop them off and head back to the research tent.
Okay, so we get the observation thing.
Yeah.
The creatures eventually come to and start, whining, and adults come out and retrieve their young. As this happens, you guys hear Farna sniffle a little bit and tear up a little bit at the reunion.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The chief zoologist ensures that I don't know why you guys came down here, but whatever you want, Nightwood's ready to help you.
There's this existential crisis coming of some negative energy.
She's like, can you just forward me the dossier? I'm having an emotional moment right now.
It's fine.
Yeah, we'll send you the data.
Pull up the data pad, put all the information we have, and send it up.
Just send it
what we should do.
Send it to me,
what
and
we
I'll
should
talk to
do
Erizand, and we'll get.
We should prepare a pamphlet so we can give it to each of the charters we talk to. Here's what you need to know.
Here's your folio.
Death is coming. Be prepared.
What we need to do is when we know we're going to meet them, we send it beforehand so they're up to date by the time we get there.
Yeah. So they don't understand. What makes you think they're going to read it right away, huh?
Yeah, fair enough.
I would assume they read it if it's going, hey, we're going to be meeting you about this situation. I'm sending you information.
Dude, I have meetings all the time at work, and I only pay attention to the emails like 10 minutes before the meeting.
Okay.
That's still more time for them to prepare than we give it to them on the spot.
But, I mean, Mike, that's also you. Farna might not be you. These other people might not be you. All right. Can I ask Farna
how often
question?
Do you double check your emails and stuff?
At my job, all the fucking time, they love to sneak weird shit in there, and if I miss it, they say, "Why didn't you do this?"
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't.
I checked mine for what time I'm supposed to be at work.
Yeah.
If I know I'm getting an email I need, I'll check it.
Okay. So yeah, we're wrapping up. So what you need?
I just wanted to have Fairbanks ask Farna a question before we.
Okay, well, I'll answer any questions. Well,
Farna,
between sneezes and blowing noses and stuff.
Farna, I know you're having a moment. While you're having a moment, would you mind if I just... It's just this spell. Every time I cast it, the creatures save. Maybe you could just willingly fail your save so the effects could happen on you. I promise it'll, no matter what happens, it'll be over in less than 10 minutes.
No.
Oh, please.
Fairbanks, stop trying to spell our allies.
I just want Warp Wave to work on someone. I could make someone... Do you realize I could make someone nauseated for 9 minutes?
My balls was hot.
You know what, Fairbanks? I'll be nice. You can cast it on me once we're back at New Haven.
Oh, okay.
New Harmony?
All right. And with that, our epic heroes are going to probably approach another of the other charters and get some allies going. So until then, looks like we're going to be bumping up again September 16th. Any scheduling issues?
Nope.
Let me think.
No, not unless something comes up with work.
Okay.
September 16th. I don't think I
are
got
you gonna have
anything.
to law enforcement anybody there?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, it's a lot better for me right now because I'm on. I switch shifts, and I'm also off every weekend, and
Nice.
yeah.
I should be good for the 16th.
Okay, cool. So I will
yeah.
see everybody then. It's been a pleasure
It's
See you
been
then.
saving slugs with
Yeah,
you guys.
it was fun.
Yeah, saving slugs.
Indeed.
All right.
Thank you for running the game, Mike.
No problem.
All right.